Hello, and welcome to this retro watch along. Hello, I'm Dave in real life. Welcome to this Sunday watch along. We had a day off yesterday. Hopefully, you enjoyed the earlier toy hunt. I've got another toy hunt, but I've done something different. I don't know when to drop it on the channel or not. I might drop it straight after this live stream, to be quite honest with you. So you might get a Brucey bonus toy hunt at the end of this one, or I might drop it tomorrow at some point. But hello, shout out to you. It is Halloween Havoc 1997. Really, only thing I really know about this Halloween Havoc is basically Rey Mysterio versus Eddie Guerrero, and that's probably the match that this pay-per-view is pretty much known for. So yeah, that's the one that we're pretty much looking forward to. Irish Rebel says he's the kick-ass Irish ass kicker. Then Dylan, hello, shout out to you. We've got 50/50 TV. Yep, wow, Havoc 97. And then we've got Khalid. Khalid is in the chat, hello. Jesse Jackhammer, hello, shout out to you. God, the regulars are here. It's good to hear. God, internet permitting, it has been a little bit dodgy, so we will have to be bare with it. The camera keeps freezing and shit like that. And it has took a while for everything to warm up. Steven! Hello, dude. How are you? I haven't got anything set up either yet on my TV, so. Leeds 2023, hello. I thought you'd fallen asleep, Dave. Hey? Oh, it's time. It's time. It's only just turned 7:30, so how have I fallen asleep? I'm on time, baby. Not sure if I want to watch this. Seth Rollins ain't on the pay-per-view. Jesus Christ, man. You can't be that obsessed with flipping Seth Rollins 50/50 TV. God, you have to step away from him from some time. I don't even think he was fucking born at this point. Well, he was. He was a young whippersnapper pretending to be whichever wrestler. We have got Rowdy Ronnie Piper on this show with Ric Flair, if I remember correctly. So there is some good stuff on here. I mean, I don't know how what this pay-per-view's like, to be honest. I don't think I've ever watched it. So yeah, I was only joking, Dave. Ha 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 ha. You're not funny. Anyway, I'm going to click on the network now. We're not starting it yet. Born in 85, actually, Dave. Oh my God, the fact police. What colour underwear is he wearing? Right now. Seeing as though you know absolutely everything 50/50 TV. Jesus. I hate it when fans are too obsessed with wrestlers. I know when they were born. I know their real name. I can tell you exactly how old he is. Really? I'm only kidding, dude. Dave, what are your thoughts on Logan? I don't give a fuck about Logan Paul, mate. That's my thoughts on Logan Paul. I do not give a fuck. Not interested. Doing it for publicity. He will be back in WWE. You know he's got that contract. It hasn't ended, it hasn't expired, so he will be back in WWE. It's probably Survivor Series, knowing that prick. I can't stand him, sorry. Sorry, not sorry. He won by a DQ, didn't he, yesterday or something? I don't know. I don't give a fuck. I'm not into them. I couldn't care less. Rey Mysterio, yes, I did see all of that stuff play out. Rey Mysterio says, you know where to find me. I'm on SmackDown. So there you go. And I'm sure he will. I'm sure he'll come hunting for him. So yeah, that's my honest opinion on it. Jesse Jackman, hey bud. Dave, I would like to know what Jade Cargill is wearing. I bet you flipping would. The last time I saw pretty much next to nothing, that is what Jade Cargill was wearing. He's wearing tie-dyed ones, actually, Dave. So we haven't going to talk about Bayley, are we? I don't talk about Bayley. You guys mention Bayley more than I do. I don't talk about Bayley at all. You guys keep mentioning her in the chat. I do a Bayley free stream. You guys constantly go, Stephen, because he's ready. I don't think everybody else is ready yet, Stephen, but that's cool to know that you're ready. I'm not even ready. We will be in a minute though. Premium live events, but I don't want WWE Premium Mime events. We want to go to WCW. It's WCW. Are you ready? Doom doom. I said, are you ready? Not quite, but we're nearly there. But I've got the pay-per-view now. I've actually already started it, which is madness. Don't know why I've started watching that, but we did 1997 earlier. Dave only talks about Bayley when SmackDown is on. Yep, exactly. I do not. Don't go into that domain, obviously. He's wearing the tie-down one. The ones that Becky likes. Which are them? The leopard skin ones. We do not talk about her. Lol, says Shaquem23. Hello, shout out to you. Greg John is also in the chat. Hello, shout out to you. Dave, when is your next movie? Wednesday. We will be doing Scream on Wednesday. I couldn't do it yesterday. I was way too tired. Didn't fancy doing it. Just couldn't be arsed having a camera shoved in my face after walking around Leeds. Hopefully you've seen the Toy Hunt video. If not, why not? Dave, do you know that I drank a Pepsi earlier at CM Punk? CM Punk teas. CM Punk teas. Are we all drinking Pepsi? I had an ice cream bar. That's another CM Punk tease there. Go on. Did you know that Chicago exists? That is a CM Punk tease. Everything CM Punk, dude. Everything is CM Punk. Everything is everything in wrestling. The return of the return of the returns. Oh, obviously, there's barely any wrestling news today, so we're going to have a bit of fun with this. Stevens just keeps saying he's ready. I'm ready, don't Dave, I'm ready. We'll have to wait for everybody else, Stephen. Calm down. You will press play when I say so, dude. Look, because I feel that Stephen's a bit impatient. Is everybody else ready yet? Are we ready? Has everybody got this queued up? If you haven't, just stay for the conversation. That is perfectly fine. You don't need to watch the pay-per-view if you really, really don't want to. You put your own. 50-50 can watch Seth Rollins' greatest hits. I don't know. I don't really care. But we will go as soon as everybody else is ready. Stephen, calm down. Just be patient. Oh, I love you guys. Oh man, International Week in football terms has been an absolute fucking nightmare. Obviously, we should have done some footy watch-alongs this weekend, but I don't do international games. I cannot be arsed with that. And obviously there was the MLS, WSL, which Liverpool lost, which I'm glad I pretty much did not do the watch-along for that. Guys, it's all CM Punk tease. Stevens in the chat. That's a CM Punk. I'm sorry. No, you're alright, Stephen. I'm only kidding, mate. I'm having a laugh with you, dude. Don't ever take anything I ever say personally. It's just that you kept putting in the same thing like 4 times. I'm ready, Dave. I'm ready, Dave. I am ready. I'm only kidding. No, I'm not ready yet. Scientist toilet. Hello. Scientist toilet. Who's that? Hello, that's the weirdest name I've ever seen in my life. But hello, shout out to Scientist Toilet. Hello. Wow, great name. But you're here for the watch along, which is cool. Anyway. Seth Rollins isn't at Halloween Havoc 23. That was a CM Punk tease. Obviously, when you look at Chicago, it's also a Mercedes Monet tease as well. There might be a lot of new people showing up. I was involved in a live stream earlier on the Blue Harvest channel, which is a Toy Hunter channel, which hopefully you guys will go and follow and subscribe to. So hopefully some of them people might be coming over. I really hope so, because they were cool enough to embrace me in their chat earlier on, so that was pretty cool. And obviously these kind of watch-alongs are just a bit of fun. We have a laugh. We don't go way into this too seriously. We just have a laugh of it. Of course, no CM Punk in this one, or Seth Rollins or Becky Lynch or anybody what's new, but have got like Ric Flair and stuff like that. I did say Ric Flair versus Rowdy Roddy Piper. I think it's Hulk Hogan Rowdy. Randy Savage was, yes, he was. He was Bonesaw is ready. Irish Rebels 50. Stop teasing. Right, we will go in about 5 minutes. Once, let me know in the chat, other than Stephen, because we already know he's ready. Who else is ready, and we'll crack on. We'll just start, we'll just go. Mercedes Mon 80s. Some people that used to be in this community, wink wink. Some people that used to be in this community. Mercedes Mon 80s to some people that used to be in this community. What do you mean? Everybody's always been in this community. Yeah, but we are going to get down and dirty with the 1997 Halloween Havoc in a moment. I need to actually reset that thing, because I've watched a couple of minutes of it already. No, Seth versus Punk. It is not Infinite Tokyo. It's not in the Tokyo Dome, and no Omega 7 stars. Yeah, you can imagine CM Punk doing the Tokyo Dome. Not ever happening. 50-50, you're so cool, my friend. Yeah, so let me know if everybody else, who else is watching. Is it just me and Stephen, or is everybody else queuing it up? Let me know, and then we can crack on. It's a 2 hours and 51 minute pay-per-view, which is okay, because the last one was 2 hours and 46 minutes. I think I've totally said that wrong. 2 hours and 51 minutes is Halloween Havoc 1997. The last one was 2 hours and 46 minutes, so this is just slightly longer. You know what, we are going to just start. Get ready, Stephen. Get your finger, twitch your finger ready. Those of you are going to watch, you know what, just get ready, just go. Just click straight away and just get into it, and you can play catch up, because I will help you play catch up. But I'm not waiting it any longer, because I'm clicking play. We are going to restart it. Oh yeah, it's the Macho King. So Halloween Havoc is starting. Boom. Yes, it's Rowdy Roddy Piper versus Hogan. I totally botched that beginning. New single is out, I think. You know what? Your links never worked, and I've still not seen any of your songs. So yeah, good at promoting that one, mate. Because I've still not watched any of them or listened to any of them. I will try if it gives them me a proper link. Halloween Havoc was a cool paper set. Yeah, they used to do the greatest sets was WCW, to be fair. Halloween Havoc was some of the greatest ones they ever did, to be quite honest with you. It's a shame that we're with like Fastlane last week, just 2 racing cars, and that was it. Yeah, that's your set. Just normal standard stuff from there. So there we had a witch come past a moon. This is in Las Vegas, Nevada. And there is big, massive tombstones. There's not a big, massive inflatable thing this time. But there is like a demon face with WCW written on it. Do think this was at the time when WCW was threatened by the NWO. So yes, that's why we got the Macho Madness. I'll put it on YouTube. Okay, dude. Did not see it. You do not see it on Peacock. What, you don't see this pay-per-view on Peacock? It should be there, dude. It should be there. Dave, I totally enjoyed it when Piper beat Beth Hogan. I enjoyed that one. Oh, you're not supposed to give out spoilers, Irish Rebel. You're not supposed to spoil it for people. Oh my god. OMG. How rude. We're going to do the watch along, and then there's the Irish Rebel just going popping in, going, yeah, well, that result. I'm telling you all the results, Dave. I remember that. Calm it down, mate. Say spoilers. Raw will be a good show. Yes, it's the premiere of the new season. There's a lot of great matches. Nakamura versus Ricochet in a last man standing match. No, it's a Falls Count Anywhere match. It's pretty much the same. God, there's lots of stuff. Tag team match as well on there. Cody Rhodes. Judgment Day. The rematch from the pay-per-view. So yeah, there are lots of good stuff on Monday Night Raw. Shame I'm not doing the watch along for it, to be quite honest. Dave, I just can't help myself. That's what she said to me. She just couldn't help herself. Wait, the link did work. Wait, which link worked? I never got a link. I've never seen a link. I've never got an update from you on any of the streams. So I don't know, I have no idea, but we are getting straight away into the first lot of action here at Halloween Havoc 1997. We're getting straight into it. So we've got a guy's name now, Nakata. Right, I'm going to totally butcher this guy's name. I think that's how you spell it. Nagata. This is great for me. Great, thank you. It is on the IRL Daily video, which John Cena on the thumbnail. Alright, okay. No, there's a couple of them, but I will have a look. I will search it out for tomorrow or something like that. Dave actually debuted on Raw tomorrow night. I am. Definitely. Oh, this is Ultimo Dragon. So we've got Ultimate Dragon. This is Nagata. So this should be a good little high-flying match. Nagata is from New Japan Pro Wrestling. And yes, Ultimate Dragon, Mexican wrestler. The one with the huge... right, okay. Okay, I will check it out, dude. CM Punk is Nagata. What a tease. Eric Draven. Not Eric Draven, Eric Bischoff, lol. Eric Draven? Who's Eric Draven? So this is the match we're getting straight away. Ultimate Dragon, obviously one of the highest flyers around the... I think he's actually both Japanese guys, actually, to be fair. Nagata in the black. Ultimate Dragon is in the blue. Dave, I loved that video. You did awesome stuff. And awesome pickups. Yeah, the pickups were great. I was torn. Seeing the Mandy Rose in person, that figure is actually fire. It's just a shame that she's no longer wrestling. The Damian Priest figure is brilliant in person as well. There were so many good new figs as well. That the $1 Million Man figure. Whoa. And the pops, new pops everywhere. Literally if you actually saw the Forbidden Planet bit, but there was that Triple H on a throne, which, oh my god, it was impressive in person. Let's just say it that way. Brandon Lee's character in The Crow. All right, yeah, all right, Eric Draven, okay. Nice kicks, combos from Ultimate Dragon. Ultimo Dragon. Mike Tenay, the voice of the people, but he's not on commentary. We've got Bobby Eden. I can hear Bobby Eden. Very young Charles Robinson is the referee. Get it? Oh, you've got it. Okay, good one, Shaquem. What great toy hunt, Dave. Thank you, Stephen. Greg John discusses Dave. Cool. So yeah, we've got Sonny Senaki, I think, is the guy outside the ring. WCW had a great cruiserweight division. Yes, it didn't really translate. WWE tried. Really only had Mishu Takanoku. Yeah, I think WCW in the cruiserweight division was one of the best in pro wrestling. I think WCW used the foreign stars pretty well as well. I think Mike Tenay has just paid one of the fans to come around. Oh god, here we go, 50-50 with 1,000 counts. 50, try and calm down with all your accounts, mate, because it will get annoying eventually. I suppose you were the toilet person as well. What's up? We know that Crazy 50 TV is 50-50s at 50,000 per count. Let's calm it down with the spam accounts, dude. Rebel, I'm okay, how are you? Please like the stream, says Shakum. Yeah, make sure that we try. I always try to. No, Dave. You're forgetting the other guy in the light heavyweight division. You're forgetting Brian Lawler. You mean Brian Christopher, as he's known. Brian Christopher. Too sexy. I was not the toilet man. Was you not the toilet man? I thought that might have been one of your many. Well, I do apologise to Mr. Scientistic Toilet. I do apologise to that dude. Sonny Senaki was I don't know if he ever went into WWE or anything like that, but the Toilet Man is enigma further than my broken brain can create. It's not a bad little match. Obviously, Japanese strong style represent, and that kick looked vicious. But Ultimate Dragon keeps getting up. He's hulking up, man. CM Punk is coming back to AEW. Well, as a fan, he's just going to sit in the crowd and cry. Remember the times when I used to wrestle? He went to TNA. What Sonny Senaki did. Ultimate Dragon, he did. He had a stint in WWE. Nagata didn't. Dave, where is James? I miss picking on me. Where is James? I don't know where James is. He should be here. He's probably a bit late. He's probably watching something. I don't know. James is very funny. He's had a lot of stuff going off, so I don't mind him not being here. If he's having some time off, just watch way too much wrestling. It's like needing a break. It's like, I need a break, Dave. But that's totally fine. Ultimate Dragon was in WWE. Yes, he was, dude. Do you think he came back? Do you think he'll come back to WWE? What, CM Punk? If the money's right and the story right, and if he can sort out his little problem with Triple H, then yeah, why not? It's money. It's really down to what they could do with him, really, and how they can tame him. Because that's a lot of the hardship what he had in AEW is that he wouldn't listen to anybody. So it all depends on what happens, really. If someone blades this pay-per-view, that's a CM Punk days. Dave, Hogan is the greatest crybaby of all. I can't stand Hogan. Hogan is the biggest flipping scene stealer in wrestling. The guy cannot help himself. He thinks he's bigger than anybody on the planet. His ego is bigger than wrestling, and he's a joke. I saw a Hulk Hogan interview said that Harley Race pointed a gun at him backstage at an event. Oh, is that with Chris Van Vliet? There's lots of holes in that interview. Hulk Hogan's lost the plot, basically. He's got a little bit of dementia, I think. I think he's off the rail. He even thought his son, who, if you saw his son on Hogan Knows Best, he said that he was going to get pitched to be in a match and that with Shane McMahon. Yeah. There was going to be a Hogan-Shane McMahon feud. The guy's delusional. So whatever Hulk Hogan says now, just like take it with a grain of salt. The guy's not got a brain, mate. He's not got a brain. AEW has too much kids. What do you mean AEW has too many kids? No, AEW fan base is ECW's old fan base. They're just too hardcore. It's the best thing ever. Fight you for it. You know what I mean? It's just way too tribal. Whereas, to be quite honest with you, WWE's fan base are children. It is based for kids. That you won't see blading or blood unnecessarily in WWE. You know what I mean? It's like it's accidental if there's blood, which is fine. I'm okay. I don't need to see blood every single week in wrestling. I saw that back in the day in the Attitude Era, and it was okay, but it got too much. But Moxley bleeding every week. It's like, come on, mate. Can you do a match without bleeding? Are you capable? Wrestling Days was live earlier for the boxing. Yes, he was live for about 8 hours yesterday. 8 fucking hours. Oh, fuck that shit. Not for that kind of crap anyway. Not for shitty boxing. Now, if that were a proper, like when Tyson Fury fights Francis Ngannou, that's worth like doing a 7-hour stream for, but not fucking the Misfits, not KSI and fucking Logan Paul, not them wankers. No, not interested. I dropped into the stream not to say hello, but just to watch, just to see what was happening. And to be quite honest with you, when I heard that it'd gone the full fucking 6 rounds, I just thought, oh man, why? Why is people putting themselves through this shit? Not a fan of either of them. Bailey has to say she is... what? Bailey, you have to say she is above you. Oh, well, Bailey is above me. Yes, she is. She is there. She needs to be at the side of me, you know. I need to just move sides. He did it for 8 hours. Did he do it for 8 hours? I thought it was a long ass stream. It started at It started in the afternoon. That's how long it was. I came back from my toilet and he just started his stream. It was like, what the fuck? He's starting at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Imagine if Dave was live for 8 hours before SmackDown. He'd be tired. Too right, I fucking would be tired. And 8 hour streams over boxing, that a lot of it is shit. Let's be blunt. There's only about 2 matches what were on that card that anybody actually give a flying fuck about, and that was the Logan Paul one against some dude, and of course KSI versus Tommy Fury. The rest of the card on that show was shite, garbage, absolutely flipping garbage. Who's like gives a fuck about these secondary YouTube? What was his face fucking? And Ngannou takes paycheck. He's taking out Ultimo Dragon. So there you go. The winner of this first match, not that we're paying that much attention to it, is Nagata. Nagata gets the pinfall. A lot of Sting mass in the crowd. So there we go. Ultimo Dragon gets his arm smashed across the metal bar of the ring. So it was a submission what cost the Ultimo Dragon. Dave, I'm really not a big fan of boxing, but to be honest with you, KSI is a crybaby. Look, I think that match probably could have gone either way. I didn't watch it, so I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I give a shit. KSI fans are all took to Twitter and all that lot and cried. But to be quite honest with you, what can they do? The boxer won. The YouTuber lost. That's what happened. Whether it was fair or unfair, I mean, I'm sure Just Nick would come in and go, but he should have won, Dave. He was so superior, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. I literally don't care. So I've got Jacqueline chasing after Disco Inferno. This was from www.wcwwrestling.com. So we've got lots of Sting mass in the crowd. Obviously, I think Stinger is on the show tonight. So who is in action next? It's another Japanese dude. Gado. So Gado, I don't really know much about this guy, to be quite honest with you. Here's another Japanese wrestler. This is a sneaky bonus match. There is Stevie Richards. There is Billy Kidman in the crowd. Just chilling out watching the game. Daisy's doing a stream. We will do probably about 11 o'clock tonight, I think. I don't know what the stream's about. It's Chris Jericho. Break the walls down. It's not quite. Very underrated Jericho at this particular point in his career. I probably spelled Jericho wrong, but I don't care. Why is my thing spinning? Don't spin. So Chris Jericho, Guido versus Chris Jericho is up next. The Lion Tamer. Okay, says a Crybaby Wrestling Days doing a stream. WCW announced he should be in the Hall of announcer should be in the Hall of Fame. Which one? Mike Tenay's in the Impact Hall of Fame. I would, you know what? He hasn't done enough work with WWE though, Mike Tenay, to be fair, to get into the Hall of Fame. Bobby Heenan's already in there. Obviously, Jim Ross is already in there. I don't think Tony Schiavone is. So, yeah, I think they're the two that are not. Mike Tenay and Tony Schiavone. I don't think either of them are in the WWE Hall of Fame. And while ever, obviously, Tony Schiavone still is an announcer on AEW, he's not going to get in. He's literally no. So Gado is wearing all yellow, and Jericho is pretty much wearing black pants. He's very young Jericho before he joined WWE. I mean, Jericho has done a lot. He was in Rocky Mountain Wrestling. He tag teamed with Lance Storm. He's been the Lion Tamer. He's done ECW, New Japan Pro Wrestling before this time. Very big star. Was totally underused in WCW. They saw no potential in him, which is absolutely disgrace. Because the moment he went to WWE, he became an instant star. He became an it. Always remember his debut with The Rock. I mean, it's just so iconic now when you see it again. And it's like, why couldn't WCW have used him that way? It's just they sucked at booking in WCW. They let a lot of good talent go. And he certainly was one of the best ones. So AEW now, unfortunately, have got the latter end of Jericho. Imagine any AEW with a fully a young Jericho. That would have been interesting. Getting an old veteran Jericho. I think that's where I always feel that AEW kind of falls down a little bit, because you've got Sting, you've got Jericho there, and they've got the Hardy Boys whenever they want to use them, and they're just a little bit old now. Christian's still on top of his game, but not getting any younger. Edge is the same. And I always thought that using these guys would be there to get the other guys ready to replace them, to move them up. But not really seeing it at the minute. MJF has carved his own career. He's done really well. Ricky Starks getting there. But yeah, I don't really see the next lot ready to take their spots. Dave, a lot of people like my channel. It means a lot to me. Oh, bigging yourself up, boy. How many subscribers are you on now, dude? Can't wait till you to get to your 50th. Get to 50. Anybody what's not subscribed to Irish Rebel, make sure that you go do that. He's a good kid. He's getting there with his channel. Editing still, you need to learn how to edit, dude. You really do. There's no editing whatsoever on your videos, and you can tell. Need to learn to put text on your screen, do all that stuff. You can do it. It's all on YouTube. I did share your videos ages ago, and you obviously didn't watch them. You need to go and check it out. Put in UCut on YouTube, and it'll teach you how to edit. Trust me, I used to do it that way. Are you fans of Fozzy? I like Fozzy. I like a couple of songs of theirs. Obviously, everybody loves the current Chris Jericho theme song, but I also like Enemy as well. You're my enemy, all that you are, it's gone away. The actual video is a guy who's struggling to climb steps because he can't walk. So yeah, it's very cool. Stephen, I like Fozzy. It's a very good band. He's a very good singer. And you know what? If we'd have been watching the Masked Singer here in the UK, the American version, we'd have got that. I'd have got that easily because he's just got that rock voice. His video, is fun. So Jericho is up. This is sponsored by Slim Jim. There's literally Slim Jim absolutely everywhere. The ring posts are yellow and red with signal Slim Jim. So they're definitely the main sponsor of Halloween Havoc 1997. Jericho goes down. Imagine you put this on as like a Brucey bonus match. So good old. It's quite amazing. This should be just literally on the card anyway. I think reason why they just said that, like, shoehorn this on because there was no feud, no build up. So it's like AEW. A dream match. We'll just throw a dream match. It's Jericho putting up Gato up onto the top on the turnbuckle, slaps him in the face. Goes up to the second round. He has got Lion written on his boots. So it's the Lion Tamer gimmick. He's got Lionheart. I keep saying Lion Tamer. That's his finishing move. It's Lionheart, isn't it? Lionheart, Chris Jericho. I love the Masked Singer. The UK one's not bad. I don't really watch. I try not to watch these kind of shows now. Big Brother started back here in the UK a couple of weeks ago. Don't watch that. Can't stand it. Don't really watch Britain's Got Talent anymore. We don't do X Factor anymore. Yay! I've stopped watching Celebrity Get Me Out of Here. I just don't watch them anymore. I just don't really see the need. I see The Miz on. You see The Miz on there. You think he would go on there? Well, he started off on a reality TV show, didn't he? What was it now? That where they did tasks. Like he kind of did the first ever Celebrity Jungle kind of thing, didn't they? Because that was like a dare show. If you eat like a plate full of crickets. I forget what it was now, what he was in, but it was some kind of reality TV show. It's on the same day as AEW and the same time. What, you don't watch Big Brother? No, I don't watch Big Brother. Day 49 in the Big Brother house. Dave is live streaming to the internet. I'm watching pro wrestling. Real Raw. Real War. It was called Real Raw. don't think it was called that, dude. Jericho has picked up the victory over Gado. It's great that WWE paid the money for his ring music, because it is literally what we're hearing is the Chris Jericho music. The walls break the walls. So yes, the Lion Tamer move was used to get the victory for Chris Jericho, who's I think he busted his nose in the match. We are backstage with Mean Gene Okerlund. Let me tell you, Mean Gene. Is this Missy? It's Deborah McMichael. Stephen McMichael, he's in action later. This is Deborah, what went on to marry Stone Cold Steve Austin. Oh, Deborah. At day 49, Dave is streaming SmackDown, and it's Happy Bailey is on TV. It's always day 49, isn't it? Whatever anybody does. The Big Brother voiceover, it's always day 49. There's Steve McMichael, former NFL player. So yeah, my daughter's just sent me, well, not sent me particular. I need to put that down because it's probably real world. Okay. Daughter's put a lot of Snapchats on. There's like quite a lot, but they're playing music. There we go. Da, 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 da. Let's come off that. Here is Rey Mysterio. We're back into the action. So Steve McMichael wasn't that great of a wrestler, to be quite honest with you. They did pump a lot of money into him. There's Rey Mysterio Jr. We will put the Junior in. This is up. Eddie Guerrero. Eddie. Great matchup. Eddie Guerrero obviously famously could never beat Rey Mysterio. Spoilers. But we always knew that, right? So Rey Mysterio came out in his Phantom outfit. The Phantom from DC. Here is Eddie Guerrero, the WCW Cruiserweight Champion. 49 is playing today. 49ers, San Fran. Lead I liked, Saved by the Bell. Awesome show. Can you do the song? I'm alright because saved by the... God, I've got some glitching. WCW was a great undercard until the main events. Yeah, some of the shows did have some really good undercards, to be quite honest with you. And the main events usually sucked. Like when we did the last one, that Hulk Hogan where he just laid down for Sting. It's like, what the fuck, man? Kayla needs some tissue. Can it be SmackDown already? She's no longer on the bump, so you can't even scream for that. Little lad in the crowd got the Rey Mysterio mask. He's happy. Dave, it was Steve McMichaels, the player for Chicago Bears. Yeah, he's shit as a wrestler, though. Steve McMichaels was shit as a wrestler. But yeah, this is the match that everyone talks about. When you talk about Halloween Havoc 1997, this is the match that you refer into. This is the match. Said this is an instant classic. Every pundit ever watched this wrestling match says this is the go-to. this is the one to watch from WCW. So Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio Jr. Let's see you then. Already Rey, looking lean at this point. He was a young lad. He looks even taller than he does now, to be fair. Shot, this is Rey Mysterio. It's Dominic, innit? Eddie goes down. Fast, quick-paced match. Suicide. Oh, he doesn't quite suicide dive. He actually does a flip into the ropes and then gets pulled over by Eddie. Fun fact, this match was on the showcase match of 2K22. The best wrestler ever, Eddie Guerrero. Eddie Guerrero was fantastic. I've always talked about the story about him against anarchist Doug Williams. He'd lost faith with WWE. Went to the UK. Fought on Bravo TV in a UK wrestling show. Fought the anarchist Doug Williams. Had a blinder. Within a couple of weeks, he was back on WWE TV. Heard rumours that Davey's going to be the GM of NXT. I am. Got to work with me Baldy. Me and Shawn Michaels have got a lot of similarities. 5-star match by Meltzer. It is a 5-star match, let's be honest. I don't know how many times I've seen this match, to be fair. My favourite of all time, Eddie. When he died, God, man, it was just mad. My number one. Oh, my top 5. A lot of people loved Eddie Guerrero. Just shame. Just such a shame what happened to him. His he was addicted to painkillers in the end. Did a lot of damage. Was a born again Christian and all that stuff, but it just wasn't enough to his body just can't packed in on him. Too much damage, so. But he loved wrestling. He just loved everything to do with the wrestling world. Was very passionate about it. I would have loved to see what would have happened to him in these days. You cried for a week, did you? Really? Did you cry for Chris Benoit? Oh my God, he said Chris Benoit. God, burn him at the stake. Eddie Guerrero's got in him an abdominal stretch in the middle of the ring. He does pull at Rey Mysterio's mask. Wouldn't be until another couple of years before Rey Mysterio actually does get demasked, but it's not today. It's like Bray Wyatt. He was like Bray Wyatt to you. You put Brain Wyatt, but Bray Wyatt. I get what you're talking about. If you look at Rey Mysterio, though, he's literally wearing makeup just over his eyes. That's the little thing that I never noticed before. It's like little makeup on his eyes so that, it's not just like his face straight underneath the mask. Knee backbreaker onto the knee. Very young Rey Mysterio here. I think he's only in his early 20s. Lead, if Dave was the GM, he would have Bayley back in the office and he would never come out. The wrong show, though. She's not on NXT. So it'd be Jade Cargill. Oh, wait, it's Cora Jade. Yes, I did. He's on my top 10. Interesting. Would you, Shaquem, then, would you have him on your Mount Rushmore? Would you put him there? Would you stick Eddie Guerrero on your Mount Rushmore of pro wrestling? It's a question for everybody. Who is your Mount Rushmore? Who is your top 4 wrestlers of all time? Finally, it's the one match we care about. Yeah, it's finally the one. It is, though, isn't it? It is the one what gets the talked about. It is the most talked match from WCW. There was the figure, what was released of Rey Mysterio of this ring attire. So fast paced. Nice drop kick by Eddie, taking out Rey. Honestly, I just think you can find this match on its own on YouTube. Take too hard to watch this match. Eddie Guerrero, definitely. Okay. I don't know. Got to put Bret Hart on my Mount Rushmore. See HBK, Seth, CM Punk, and Brock Lesnar. Really, Brock Lesnar belongs on your Mount Rushmore. I'd put him on a UFC Mount Rushmore. Only person to retain his title. Yeah, well, not the first one to do it. No, I would never put Brock Lesnar on there. No, not really. Bret Hart, got to be on there. Bret Hart. I think you've got to put Ric Flair on there. I really do. I think Ric Flair deserves his spot. I know a lot of people would put Hulk Hogan, but I can't stand him, so he's not going on. Shawn Michaels, I'll put him on. But then you've got to think then Bruno Sammartino. I think you've covered all the bases. I think you've covered all of it. Wait, HBK, Angle, Rollins and Punk. I won't put Punk on there either. I don't think he's good enough to be on a Mount Rushmore. Dave, I've noticed it's so hard to find Eddie Guerrero figures. You can get one. Oh, you can find one. They did release one a couple of, I think, last year. Mouldy Spoon, shout out to you. Hello, how you doing? CM Punk is in my top 5. He's one of the most underrated sellers of technical wrestlers ever. Who? What, Brock Lesnar? No, I just don't think he's worthy of that top spot. I really don't. I think he's a good wrestler. I just don't think he certainly doesn't get anywhere near my Mount Rushmore. Dave, Mount Rushmore is Bailey. Well, that's the female one. Of course. There's no room for 4 people on the female Mount Rushmore. It's just one big massive Bailey. Ruthless aggression, Lesnar, underrated as shit, and it's so is the no. Farmer Brock's funny. Don't get me wrong. I love the Farmer Brock. I love the new Brock where he came out all happy, smiley. But no, does that get him into? Does it get him onto the Mount Rushmore? No, I don't think it does. I like Brock Lesnar. Don't get me wrong. I get his character, but is he the best? Is he really that good? I don't know. I beg to differ. I really do. I think there's a lot more better. Physicality-wise, he's probably one of the best. Yeah, physicality. But wrestling? No. I know he was collegiate champion and all that kind of malarkey, but no, I don't know. I don't think he belongs on that list. But your list, of course, not my list. If you want to put Brock Lesnar there, that is completely your choice. Is my Mount Rushmore. ROH Punk. Before he became the world greatest. Hey Dylan, people saying hello. My women's Mount Rushmore is Mammy, and Mammy. What, your mum? You're putting your mum on the Mount Rushmore of female wrestlers? Was she a Samoa fat woman, like what jumps off of big top ropes and stuff? I think I remember your mum. She was good. Eddie Guerrero, Undertaker, Vince McMahon. I would never put Vince McMahon on the Mount Rushmore. Not of wrestlers. He deserves his like a Nelson's column, doesn't he? Kick old Nelson off the Nelson's column and stick him there. Or the statue of what is it? For being Franklin or whatever it was, Lincoln. The Lincoln Memorial. Get rid of him and put Vince there. Yeah, so go watch Angle. I've seen Angle. I covered that. I did a watch along for Kurt Angle versus Brock Lesnar Iron Man match. I've done it. I've been there. I've seen it. But like I said, it's your Mount Rushmore. You're quite entitled to put whoever you want on there. It's just not made mine. It wouldn't make mine. So that's a massive difference. That shit slaps. Leeds, Days, Mount Rushmore would be. We've literally said that already. My Mount Rush is Kayla, and some bog roll. Rhea, Stone Cold, HBK, Bret Hart, Flair. See, there the Greg gets it. Greg gets it. I like I said, Bruno Sammartino probably would like creep in there as well. Wow, somersault flip from the top, taking out Eddie. This match is taken to the outside already. We're not really paying that much attention to this, but we have seen it about 1,000 times. I had Stone Cold. Cena, Rock, Triple H, Stone Cold. Triple H is very underrated. Very underrated. The work that he did as a heel, and you've got to remember he got over the likes of The Rock and of course John Cena. Without Triple H, John Cena is not a star, right? Let's get this abundantly clear, right? Triple H got over Dave Bautista. Triple H got over Randy Orton. Triple H got over John Cena. That is not easy, because John Cena was wet behind the ears when he first started. He was a couple of moves and that was it. He couldn't wrestle for shit when he was doing the rapping stuff. When it was the C Nation, he was garbage. He was hot garbage. But the likes of Triple H, working with him, being a great heel, giving him the opportunity to really sell himself. Yeah, you've got to really give the rise of John Cena to Triple H. Of course, obviously WCW one night stand, I think, or one night only, or whatever it was, where he fought Rob Van Dam. I think that also made his career. I got a lot more respect for John Cena in that moment. Expect shitpost videos from Crazy 50. Okay. Dave, Jade Cargill would be on my Mount Rushmore. Cora Jade, you mean? Cora Jade would be on your Mount Rushmore. Hell yeah, the Reign of Tower. Actually love. Stephanie McMahon, get John Cena over. Stephanie didn't get him over. Stephanie gave him a chance. Sure, John Cena actually rapped in front of her at the Halloween party they did on the show on SmackDown. She actually loved it, said, hey, run with it. She didn't really get him over, he just gave him a chance. They nearly sacked him. He nearly was shown the door. Let's put it that way. He wouldn't have had, you can't see me. Sean got over Cena. What are you on about? Was it Sean as well? Well, Triple H did. They had a massive feud. Did Triple H and John Cena. Don't just give credit to Shawn Michaels all the time. It's like, Seth Rollins was the best person in the Shield. Rey Mysterio does pick up the victory. He has got a tall massa. We really had a Hurley face reveal. So the new Cruiserweight champion is Rey Mysterio. My Mount Rushmore is Taker, Stone Cold, Sting, HBK. That's cool. Taker gets underutilized as well. Probably Taker should be on mine, but who do I drop? That's the question. Eddie Guerrero does attack Rey after the fact. Stephanie McMahon should be the one, but John Cena and the WWE into the WWE Hall of Fame. Yeah, probably so. Seth Rollins got over Cena. Seth Rollins was the best person in the Shield, apparently. No, it's Dave that got John Cena over. Honestly, definitely a 5-star match that was. Rey Mysterio. Very early Rey Mysterio face reveal. Quite amazing when you look back. So Mean Gene is in the entranceway. We can hear the crowd. The demon face is present at the back. I'd never have you can't see me without you can't see knee. Can't see knee. There's a hotline. Please phone. The phone number is no longer active. Oh, come on, WCW. This should be forever. The network obviously sneaking in there and stopping people phoning that number. You can clearly see it if you really wanted to phone it. Got to go. He's got to go. See you later, Leeds 2023. Shout out to you, my friend. Thank you for stopping by. Have a great rest of your evening with whatever you're doing. Probably chilling out. What are you watching? What is your chill out film or show tonight? Dave, now they go to 7 stars. Yes, they do. Because John Meltzer. He's my guide. Here's Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff, NWO. There is the egotistical wanker known as Hulk Hogan. Mount Rushmore, 80s only. Mine is Dusty, Flair, Macho Man, Steamboat. Good. That is a good list. That is an awesome list. I can totally agree with that list. Hogan does not deserve to be on that list at all. You've got to look at Hulk Hogan, right? He was made by Vince McMahon. Anybody could have been Hollywood Hulk Hogan at that particular time. In fact, superstar Billy Graham was Hulk Hogan before Hulk Hogan. He should have been the one what carried the company, but they didn't do it. They waited until Hulk Hogan came along. Actually started Seth Rollins' hotline. Actually, watching TV, then bedtime. Dave, cool dude. Have a great rest of your evening, Leeds. Catch you later. Probably Wednesday. We're doing Scream on the IRL movie channel. So make sure that you subscribe to that and get ready for that, because we will do the Scream movie on that channel. There will be nothing on this channel. No live stream for a week, I think. Can't do that because of work. There will be content. There will be videos. Look out for my Nuts Crazy Toy Hunt. Nuts is a new character that I'm going to be sharing with you tomorrow. Nuts is a little chipmunk. I don't know why it's a chipmunk, but he's stolen footage like Derek used to do. It's Derek's pet. So you can tell where this is going, can't you? Yeah, it's the extra footage from Saturday's Toy Hunt, which I didn't put in the main video. Is going to be commentaried by Nuts, the crazy flipping chipmunk. Yeah, it's adult. It's going to be adult. It's going to be quite a bit of swearing in it. It's going to be very tongue-in-cheek. But it's just less than 2 minute long. Well, it's over 2 minutes video. I will drop it on the channel tomorrow. Let me know what you think of Nuts. I know it's crazy. It's a bit of fun. But yeah, Nuts is like the new Ash. Remember Ash on the old channel? Well, Nuts is Ash, basically. It's not a puppet. You get Seth Facts. Andre the Giant. He's on a different list though, isn't he? He actually is Mount Rushmore. And you're just actually putting 4 faces on his belly. Most underrated wrestlers, Mount Rushmore. Christian, William Regal, Shelton Benjamin, Kevin Steen. Kevin Steen being Kevin Owens. You got to put Sami Zayn on there. If you're going to do that, you've got to put El Generico. El Generico makes that list. He's just made the list. Underrated Lance Storm makes the underrated list. I know his charisma let him down, but God, that guy wrestled. My God, you could even put Jerry Lynn on that list. Yeah, there's so many underrated wrestlers in the world. Yeah, so that you could be there all day with that. Macho Man could also make an underrated wrestlers list. I think I think he was alright. I always liked Macho King, Macho Man. Later, have a great day. I will Irish Rebel. Oh yeah. We have got that Steve McMichael match now. This is how you dumb down a really good show. By putting this penis on. Steve McMichael. This guy cannot wrestle for shit. He is garbage. Hot garbage. WCW at this time were promoting the shit out of this guy. Just because he was a former NFL player. I mean, he has the image. He has the ponytail. But does he have the talent? Absolutely not. He is garbage. Jericho could qualify because despite of being world champion a lot, he has never got the recognition he deserves. I think he has. I think he's getting it now in AEW, to be fair. People know how good Jericho was. The little big guy. The little big guy. So we've got Queen Deborah bringing out. It's Alex Wright, who went on to be Berlin. What's that dance he used to do? He's not doing it now, but Alex Wright is the opponent. So Alex Wright versus Steve McMichael, and there's that dance. Oh my fucking god. So Deborah McMichael went on to be Stone Cold Steve Austin's missus, I believe. Because Caprice married Brock Lesnar, didn't she? Yes. So there's Deborah. There's Raven. So we've got the flock. Stevie Richards, Billy Kidman looking all gothic. And of course Raven. God, Raven. Which Raven was good? The ECW or WCW Raven? Which was the best? I think it got tamed down quite a lot by the time we got to WWE. We could look at Scotty Flamingo. Johnny Polo. Johnny Polo was Scotty Flamingo. Steen versus Generico ladder match is also one of my favourite matches ever. It's on YouTube as well. You can watch that on YouTube. Drink Hennessy beat Deborah. Drink Hennessy. Who's Drink Hennessy? Who the fuck is Drink Hennessy? I don't understand that one. Steve McMichael cannot wrestle, could he? No, it was shit. It was garbage. They kept trying to get this guy over, and it never worked. It never really got over it. He has a spear. That all ex-American footballers have a spear. Goldberg, spear. Steve McMichael. Oh, what's your finisher? Oh, it's spear. Because it's like a rugby tackle. It's like I like tackling people. Yeah, it's garbage, mate. Stone Cold joke by New Legacy. Oh, Drink Hennessy. ECW Raven, much better. Very cool. Yes, ECW was the better one for Raven, to be honest. It is why what they drink in America, Hennessy. Okay, alright, I don't know. It's a Steve Weiser. What you talking about? You drink Steve Weiser. You know this. We all know this. Stone Cold drinks Steve Weiser. Not anything else. No, doesn't take to any substitutes. Pete Dunne, I would like to argue, is also underrated. Now, the problem with Pete Dunne, it's not that he's underrated, he's just been underused. That's not being underrated, he's just been underused by WWE right now. NXT, UK NXT, was overused. He was fantastic, he was great, he was a talent, he was a champion, he looked badass. Stuck him on SmackDown with Ridge Holland, and he's now called Butch. It's just underused. He's a talent. He's got credentials. He's there. He's hopefully now that Nick Aldis is the GM of SmackDown, they could start doing something with him. They need to, because whatever he's Butch, he's not winning fuck all, is he? Let's be honest, he's not winning fuck all as Butch. Not going to have a solo run with Butch as his name. This sucks, doesn't it? 50-50, we are drunk. We drink anything over here in America. Yeah, moonshine. Moon fucking shine. They make their own fucking drink in America. That fucking crackers. Get some meth in there. What? Get some meth in. Oh, that'll do. Carburetor oil. Get that shoved in. Well, drink gold does. Actually, they don't know how much. They didn't know how to use him. They need to do better. Mouldy Spoon said, "Did you see that Billy Corgan is reintroducing territories? He's got his own guys going to other promotions and having other people in the indies come to NWA. He's already offered 5 youngsters contracts." Oh, he's reintroducing territories. Billy Corgan's very just so good. NWA like to see like the territories come back. Would like to see that. We never really got that feeling of territories here in the UK, especially during the 80s and 90s. We just knew of WWF, and obviously you heard of NWA, kind of. But yeah, we didn't know how many territories there was. We didn't understand what was going on. We did have a program called World Class Wrestling, which went on to be WCW. But World Class Wrestling was like, what's this? What's this? 50-50, what do you like to drink, my friend? Hello, is here. James Chadwick, whoop whoop whoop, he's back, baby. NWA have 2 new TV deals. Yes, I did see that, which is huge. I hope that means that we get to see more of them. Moving off of YouTube is what they're planning to do. They are going to still do stuff on YouTube, but they are looking to branch away and get on the net, on TV channels. I don't know which ones. I don't know if we'll be able to get to see these channels here in the UK, but hopefully it remains so that we can watch. This is a saving NWA fought. Fuck no lol. Did you miss me? 'Cause I missed you. You missed that line, James. You could have done that with a little creeping round the door, just like Bray Wyatt. Did you miss me? 'Cause I sure did miss you. Everybody's here. 50-50 in his 50,000 messages. Hit that button if you haven't. Yeah, just Nick is here. He stopped crying about KSI losing yesterday. Or wanking about Logan Paul winning. Whichever the way. I'm kidding. We're not going to talk about that boxing. I did that earlier on. I'm not going to talk about it again. But KSI didn't lose, Dave. He should have won, Dave. He should have won. They robbed him. It was a robbery. It was a pure robbery. Don't know. NWA needed saving. It always does. No, it's just needed to be marketed. I don't miss no CUNT. That boxing is embarrassing. It's not boxing. Ha ha ha. Wow, Dave all day. 'Cause I fucking dare. KSI should have won though, Dave. Did you not watch that match? He's the one. He hit the most punches. Oh my god. I could have gone either way, to be honest. It was a fucking shit show. It's always a fucking shit show. It always is. I don't know why people get so fucking heated over it. It's shit. It's garbage. It's crap. It's a waste of 8 hours of anybody's time. But yeah, kids. Oh, it's like, fuck off. Yes, the YouTubers, they are popular. Yes, I get it. They're doing boxing now. Yay. Great stuff, but it's shit boxing. Still doing the tag team crap. And then that Astra Wit won. The fuck? The little blonde fucking annoying cunt flipping one. And I swore. I said the C-U-N-T word. Because she is. She is an absolute C-U-N-T. I don't pick on anyone. Glad I don't pay for that boxing. Never pay for it. You would never. No. Edward Brown was begging in the live stream for Days to give him a link. Why would you ever beg to see that shit? Don't bother. Save yourself 8 hours of crap. Just save yourself watching dire crap. We got Goldberg totally destroy Steve McMichael and Alex Wright. So this match ended as just ended. Goldberg came out and decimated both of them. Goldberg took out Steve McMichael. The Battle of the Spears. If you don't like it, then you like it. If you don't, then you don't. Don't watch it. And I didn't. Unfortunately, TikTok made me watch, and I tried to flick. It's like, no, I don't want to see it. I don't want to watch this yet. Even a minute of that crap, like, made my day really bad. I love winding people up, though. I'm not bothered about it. Edward was defo crying last night. I bet he was, because it's his hero. The only robbery was on the show was that Astrid Wet winning. She got beat every round. Astrid Wet winning was... I saw the result. I saw some of the match, and that fucking boxing, that is. Fuck me, please, for God's sake, stick them in a fucking match with a proper female boxer. Fuck me, they'd get their heads caved in within fucking seconds. They're shite. Garbage. Every time we go backstage, we go black and white for some reason. We've got Macho Man with Miss Elizabeth. Still looks hot. Still looked hot. In 1997, didn't she? She still looked hot. Oh, yes. Only robbery last night was the people who paid for it. Yeah, I avoided it like the fucking plague. I'd rather watch paint fucking dry, to be quite honest with you. James, 100% free everywhere online. Yeah, just go and watch it on Watch Wrestling. That's the one thing. MLW wasn't on Watch Wrestling. I was gutted. I was gonna watch it this morning, and I couldn't find it. So very pissed off. I don't know when they will put it online, but they didn't show it live. Suckers. Bastards. Moldy, I used Watch Wrestling. Oh, I wouldn't even fucking put myself through that, to be quite honest with you. I don't even know what I can't even remember what I watched last night, to be quite honest with you. I even felt dirty watching it for free. You had to wash afterwards. Dave, I have 575 views and 48 subscribers. Just wondering, that for a while ago. 48, that's pretty cool. Get to 50, get your counter verified, go live. Get a live stream going, dude. You need to go live, mate. You will boost your subs going live. I don't know what you do going live, but do a Q&A. Always start with like a Q&A. We've got Disco Inferno. This is the Jacqueline match. Disco Fever. So, Disco Inferno. I don't know how long this match will last for. I'm going to put Miss Jackie. I know it's Jacqueline, but it's Miss Jackie, innit? We all know who she is. Miss Jackie. It's Jacqueline. She was Miss Jackie. Yeah, I know you bust me, dude. I remember buying the Conor McGregor versus Jose Aldo fight. Never bought fight events again. Every presence throughout this pay-per-view, all of them. Oh, have you sent me a link? Alright, cool. It must have only just come on then. Awesome. Thank you, dude. I know the results. I know who won. I checked it out online. So I know who won the matches, just haven't seen them. Surprised that Demi XO. I mean, what the fuck is going off there? I thought she might have had the title longer. Or did she keep the title? I know it was a submission, but that means she lose the title. I'm surprised at that. Demi XO. She should have retained. Here's Jacqueline. Miss Jackie. I'm just going to call her Miss Jackie. I couldn't care less. No, it's Jacqueline. Before you all start in the comments. I just can't be arsed writing her name. It's Miss Jackie to me. James, I watch everything free. Yeah, because you're cheapskate. You tight ass. It's Irish rebel white tight ass. So Jacqueline versus Disco Inferno. Really, this is not a match I ever thought I would want to see. Show was great, especially Jake Fatu Suzuki. Yes, I bet it was. I will get to watch it at some point. I will try and click on it. Yeah, the results looked alright. I know, like I said, I know who won, and I definitely know who won. I wanted to know who won. There was a lot of tapings for TV beforehand as well, wasn't there? Because Matt Cardona was a to be arranged thing on there. I just saw the results. They did I think they did a couple of TV tapings before the actual pay-per-view. James, I need to check that one out. I love Fatu. Did look like a really good rivalry leading into that pay-per-view. That's why I really wanted to watch it, to be fair. Couldn't get a live link though. That's the problem. I couldn't find it anywhere live. Because I was trying. I didn't get to bed until 1 o'clock last night, which, surprise, surprise. Well, they're definitely worth it. James knows. He knows. It's Disco Fever, shake your booty, written on his ass. Up against it, against Jacqueline. Would you really want to face a woman just in case you lost? I still need to check out Kingston versus Suzuki from 0 Hour the other day. I've not watched that yet. That attempt by Tony Khan to get the last ditch viewers in. Please watch my show. I wish Fatu would jump to the big gun promotion. I think it's his history, to be honest. Hasn't he got like a lot of like police reports and shit like that attached to him? Is that like one of the main reasons why he isn't up there? He should go up. I can imagine him a part of the bloodline. It'd be cool. It would fit. England are in the Rugby World Cup semi-final. Who was the quarter-final against? Was it Samoa? Was it Samoa they faced? I mean, I don't watch it, to be quite honest with you. But the group stage matches lasted way too long. I mean, it's like took a month just to get through the groups. I mean, what's that about? It's like, come on. Bloody football were quicker than this. And Vince is a rapist and still somewhat in charge. Or was it Fiji? I know it was something. So Ireland are out, aren't they? They got beat by New Zealand. So it's not going to be many English teams left, or British teams. Yeah, but I don't recall him being in trouble for years. since he's been been back in wrestling. Yeah, like I say, I don't know. I don't know what's holding WWE back. But saying that, I do know MLW taking WWE to court. WWE was famously trying to cap a lot of MLW stars, was trying to nick them. And MLW went, no, I'm going to take you to court. You're not taking us stars. You're not tapping our wrestlers. So yeah, that's the reason why probably Fatu got caught up in all of that, and that's why he's not ended up there in WWE. France 22-19 South Africa at half-time. Is that on now? But skip the watch along. No. I'm not into rugby union anyway. England lost to Afghanistan in the Cricket World Cup today. Have England even won a game yet? Did they win the first one? But losing to Afghanistan. Are they even good at cricket? How the fuck have they lost to them? Now I can understand like Pakistan or, India, but Afghanistan? The fuck? How the fuck have they lost to them? That's their World Cup gone down the drain. My boys lost to Argentina. Okay. Wales, isn't it? Wales. Dave, I went on Google trying to verify my account a couple of times. And it's like there was show me all this stuff to do. It was like confusing. Show you all this stuff to do. All you have to do is put your phone number in. That's all you need to do. Put your account in, what YouTube channel you are, and here's a phone number, verifies your account. So all you need is a phone number attached to your account to verify it. That's all. Well, you'll need to put your bank details in eventually for them to give you money when you start making money on there. So when you become a partner. Yowdy partner. So keep trying, dude. Go back onto it. It should be just the fact they put your phone number on. Have the Watch Wrestling ever been cancelled? As Watch... No, know what? If they did, it's pretty much like Pirates Bay and all of that stuff. They just keep coming back. They keep moving. I've got like Cinema HD. They just keep moving or updating their accounts or servers. And they just keep on going. They can never get really tracked down because they keep moving. They move from location to location, so if one gets popped down, another one's straight back up. The clever bastards. So Disco Inferno has walked away. He's won this match too. But Jacqueline's coming running. Oh, he just walked away. Jacqueline from behind. We have gone into the entrance now. This match is still not over. Played one. Played two, played three, won, lost two. That's them bye then, innit? They're not going to qualify. They're not going to get through the pool. Location. Yes, location. They just changed the location all the time. They just changed their server. So it's not physically changed the location. It's just that they just go to another server which will have that same account. Shut down one account grows. It's as simple as that. Constant. They're always a constant. I mean, Pirates Bay, I believe, is still running. We get BitTorrents and all of that kind of crap. I mean, I stopped doing that. I used to do that a lot when I was young. Years ago. Got like loads of DVDs what I made from the internet. I was copying DVD. I wasn't selling them though. I kept them for my own personal gain. Jacqueline, Slim, James thing into his balls. Dave, guess what? No, don't say that. Don't want her back. What, dude? What? Latest news in American wrestling. I don't know, really. 11 days left, baby. Great news. Freedom! Escape to victory. The freedom. Bet you packed his bags. I bet you're getting a bit of clothing into his suitcase every day for the next 11 days. It's not that I want you to go. No, I'm quite happy for you to stay, but fuck off. Fuck off. Fucking do one. 11 days time, bro. You're out of there. Oh, I'd have a fucking advent calendar. What is it? You're a bit early for your Christmas advent calendar, are you, James? No, just fucking counting down the fucking days until you fuck off. Bye, bro. Brotherly love, don't you love it? And I think it's more or less the kids, isn't it? What you really want to get rid of. Disco fever. It's getting close to pinning Jacqueline. Which is not that bad, is it? Going for a pin against a woman. Might delay my wrestlers for the week. But coming back by a week or two, I can catch up on ROH and NWO. Jacqueline has beaten Disco Inferno. The lady has won the male. In agenda matches. You gotta love them. Yeah, just do it when you're ready, dude. Yeah, honestly, if you've got lots of stuff to catch up on, it's not fair to be doing it when you're like far behind. I haven't watched MLW for weeks. Haven't watched NWA for a couple of weeks. I'll tell you what it is with me. I've got to be in the mood, right? I watched Fastlane on Saturday night. That's what I did yesterday. Watched Fastlane. And you know what? I didn't even watch it. I watched bits and bats of it while I was messing around with my phone. I think I even got some of my video for today sorted out. One more weekend of these shits. Sucks. They are round for glory weekend, are they? Oh no, fuck, dude. No. Not bound for glory. NWO music has hit. I don't know what's happening here. Well, what? No, I don't want that. So we've got Mr. Perfect, but he's not perfect in this bit. It's Kurt Hennig. I've got to remember that how to spell Hennig. It's not spelled how I think it's spelled. So come on, spell it out for me. WCW. Put it on the screen. So I just put Mr. Perfect. So don't want to spell his name. Where is it on there? Hennig. Is that? We'll go with that. I think that's right. It is Ric Flair. Ric Flair comes running down. He's not wasting any time. No, pop and circumstance is just on a way down. Grabs, because obviously these two were in WWE, Mr. Perfect obviously and Ric Flair, so they carried on that feud here in WCW. Mr. Perfect, Kurt Hennig wearing his ring attire, he's wearing Ric Flair's robe, cut off at the arms. Bound for Glory is on Saturday this weekend. Very cool. Shame I'm working this weekend as well. I suppose the insiders will be doing a watch along for that, won't they? Bound for Glory, it is the big one. It is their WrestleMania. It's their big pay-per-view of the year where they put on the best matches. I've not seen a card for it. Who is on the card? James, has the match has been scheduled yet? Sure. Well, it's about a week left. Of course, they've been scheduled. Let's have a look, actually. Let's have a look at Bound for Glory. Let's see what I'm going to be missing. See what impact I've got. Bound for Glory 2023. Saturday the 21st of October. Let's have a look at the match card matches. So we've got Alex Shelley versus Josh Alexander. Will Ospreay versus Mike Bailey. Chris Sabin versus Kenta. Mike Tenay and Don West rightfully take their place in the Hall of Fame. Very cool. Trinity versus Mickey James. We've got Call Your Shot Gauntlet. 20 persons in agenda. Call Your Shot Gauntlet. Winner receives a trophy and a contract they can invoke anytime within 1 year of championship match of their choosing. Ooh. Rascals are up against ABC, which is Ace Austin and Chris Bay. And we've got MK Ultra, which is Killer Kelly and Misha Slamovich versus Deanna Peraza and Tasha Steeles. And then in the main event, is it the main event? Is this the main event? No, they've done it total reverse. But in a match is PCO, Rhino, Steve Macklin and Moose in the Monsters Ball match. Actually looks like a good card. I'm actually impressed. Oh, they've made me interested. Will Ospreay, Mike Bailey could be a class. Could be a class match. I'm interested in that. Do you think I think Josh Alexander wins the main event. Gets back his title he should have never have lost. Well, he didn't lose. It was an injury. Got a prediction about Shelley. Go on, spill it. But I think Josh wins. I think Josh wins back. But, you know, put your verdict in, my friend. Obviously, you watch Impact every single week. Dave, talk about me not spelling words. Just joking. Why, what have I spelt wrong? Have I spelt Enning wrong? Not spelling words. What have I spelt wrong, dude? Is it Enning? Have I spelt Kurt Enning wrong? If I have, I'm just going to do this then. I'll just do this because it's easier. Because you're not telling me the right spelling. So I just put Mr. Perfect because that's who it is. We know who it is. We know who Mr. Perfect is. Dave, I've got to have a laugh. You got to have a laugh. Hey, mate, I don't take things personal, dude. You know that. So it's Mr. Perfect. We all know who it is. Kurt Hennig. I think it's people think that it's spelt with that extra N and it's not. I don't know. Okay, here we go. Prediction. Got the Mystic Meg Ball from James Chadwick. My prediction, Shelley finally beats Josh and retains. Moose cashes in his Feast and Fired case and leaves Bound for Glory as world champion. But you've also got that in the other match as well. The 20-man match in agenda thing where people can cash in their contract on any title within a year. So they've also got that going off as well. So I don't know who the wrestlers are in that, but what if somebody from that does it instead? You've got like two people what could cash in. That's mental. But I don't know. I don't know if that's like a cruiserweight thing in the that pick your shot match. But that sounds like you can cash in on any title, and it's an agenda. So that's interesting as well. So, yeah, obviously Moose is in the Monsters Ball. He's already got the briefcase thing for the contract. That's a possibility too. Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking. But obviously, he's got that feast or fired contract, but then you've also got this 20-man or slash woman pick your shot. I mean, I don't know who's in that match, so I can't. I couldn't like just pick a name out because I don't know who's in it. But somebody out of that. I mean, you could put Brian Myers. I don't know. I'm just like spitballing. I don't know who's in it. But you could have anybody join that match. Do you know what I mean? So there could be anybody from that. I don't know. It's just a thought. I mean, imagine if they're both trying to. I mean, this is how crazy it could be. They could do this because it'd be quite crazy. But have them both cashing in at the same time. So you'd have Moose running down with his briefcase, and then you'd have the other person running down with their contract, and it's like we can't both cash in. What the fuck is going off here? And then they have to have a match at the next pay-per-view. Then the winner cashes it. I don't know. That would be too crazy, I guess. But hey ho, it could be. I love to see Jordan Grace win and call the Coley shot. She probably will. She's huge, isn't she? They probably will give it to a female. It depends who's in it. I don't know who's in it. I don't know what the names are. There's 20 people I don't know. Obviously, we've just established now that Jordan Grace is in there. And it's open to men and female, so we can discount anybody what's actually on the main card. So it's just the rest of them. Is Sting on this pay-per-view? I don't know. I think so. Mr. Perfect is kicking the Coley cojones out of Ric Flair at the minute. Mr. Perfect was a great wrestler. Kurt Hennig was. LFG Wales 2-0. Jordan Brannan, hello, shout out to you. How are you doing, sir? Hope you're well. Who are Wales playing? Dave, here it is. Kurt Hennig. I did spell it right. I spelt it right, dude. So I spelt it right, so you were criticising my spelling and I spelt it right. Shame on you. I actually spelt it right. Shame. Go walk through the street naked and have people go, shame, shame, shame. Game of Thrones reference. You have Jordan Grace cash it in for the world title shot. Would love to see her as world champion. And it would take away all of that Tesha Blanchard stuff, because then you'd have the second female world champion. Wales and Croatia. There you go. James has also answered as well. Jordan, shout out to you. Well done to Wales. Says Mr. Perfect. Heather, how long have you been on, Dave? I have got back yesterday afternoon from the weekend trip, and today I had to make Walmart run. A few other places. I started at 7 UK time. The show, I can give you a start time to the show. Join on Kurt Hennig versus Ric Flair. That's the match you should be going straight to. We've been running for an hour and 43 minutes, but that's not the show. The show is on 1 hour and 30, so we're 1 hour and 30. 1 hour 30 into the pay-per-view. It's round about that. So that's how you catch back up, guys. If you are watching the pay-per-view itself, it's an hour and 30 minutes in. And you should be on Ric Flair versus Kurt Hennig, or as I've just put, Mr. Perfect. But ever right, shout out to you. Hopefully you've had a great weekend. It's always good to see your family after looking after your partner's family for so long. It's like, on holiday. Shout out to you, dude. You didn't miss the stream watch along, by the way, ever, because we didn't do a stream last night at all. I had the night off. We are returning back to the IRL channel back on Wednesday. So we're doing Scream on Wednesday. We won't be doing anything on this channel. We won't be live on this channel next week, to be quite honest with you. I think I have seen this Halloween Havoc before. It's the Rey Mysterio Eddie Guerrero 5-star classic one, where Rey Mysterio wore the Phantom costume from DC. It's that pay-per-view. The actual pay-per-view is 2 hours and 51 minutes long. So we're well into it now. I think we've got like an hour left. James is having a wrestling detox. I think that's what I did. Well, other than watching Fastlane, I don't watch as much wrestling as I should do, right? I really do. I go through, like, I watch Monday Night Raw, but when I'm at work, I don't watch it. I have a week off. I catch up with the highlights and stuff on Twitter and shit like that, but really don't really watch the show at all because I just don't have time. I will be, obviously we're back for NXT next week, which it will be not on Tuesday this week, but next week when the Halloween Havoc starts. I am watching this on WWE Network UK on PS5. Cool, dude. Stephen, no one asked. SmackDown was fucking great Friday night, yes. 7.75. Really cool. That video's done really well as well. What I put out on Saturday morning. Yeah, SmackDown was good. I hope, well, it is the season premiere of Raw, and already Shayna Baszler versus Rhea Ripley. You've also got Tag Team Championship on the line with Judgment Day versus Cody and Jay. It's just Ricochet and Nakamura. It's just like, it's just too much. And then let's see what Sami Zayn does without Kevin Owens, obviously, because that happened on SmackDown, did it? It's like, poor old Sami's like going to be wandering around Raw going, well, you took me, mate. If you took me, mate, I'm on my own again. Oh, poor Sami. Dave, shame on me. Yes, shame on you. Shame. GMs are back, baby. Nick freaking Aldis finally on WWE TV. Yeah, I think it's going to be great. It's not going to be long before he's back wrestling. Usually GMs end up in a spot of bother with wrestlers, don't they? You know what I mean? So it won't be long before he's actually lacing up his boots and taking it to the ring. And it's probably with Theory or Grayson Waller. Do you know what I mean? There will probably his first matches. Referee down. Referees are all coming. Henning is hung up. And Ric Flair's beating up the referees. It's a DQ. Virgil's come running out. Conan has come running out as well there because save Kurt Hennig from Ric Flair. So these are WCW guys and they're all fighting each other. Virgil's grabbed hold of Henning's title, but Virgil obviously has got an NWO TV shirt on. Hello, Dom. Nice to see you, my huge fan. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's nice to meet you. I'm a huge fan of your dad. Very, very cool. Very cool moment. I think people will get to like him. The fact that they put him as a GM is just to get the audience to know who Nick Aldis is. I think having him come as a wrestler would have been a bit flat, and I think doing it this way will get people to like him, get him on his side. You know what I mean? So it doesn't look a little bit like, well, he's shoving this guy in his face for. We don't know who he is. So it's just, obviously people outside of watching WWE know who he is, but there's a lot of people that just watch WWE who will not know or make a connection to Mickey James or NWA or any of that stuff. So yeah, this is a good way. J.J. Dillon, the owner of WCW at this time. Liverpool going to beat Everton. Well, they didn't today. The females played and Everton won 1-0. Yes, I watched and I was gutted. Yeah, I know, James. I watched. No, Liverpool women have never beaten Everton at Anfield or in the WSL, which is pretty. I'm happy for him. But you're happy for Nick Aldis. Nick Aldis needed this. Felt sorry for Mickey James getting the stuff sitting in a black bag. That was just, I don't know. That wasn't WWE being arseholes. That was just some runner who didn't realise who the wrestler was. I'm sure they just... was it Wales, 3 now, Croatia 0? Can't see. That love art thing's proper annoying, innit? It is to me, because I'm trying to read the last message and it's like, can't read it, the love art's in the way. Right, so there, JJ Dillon saying that Hulk Hogan versus Rowdy Ronnie Piper will take place in a steel cage as advertised. But here comes Eric Bischoff. So Eric Bischoff is down. He is back, and it's better than ever. JJ Dillon's got a contract. Oh, it's 2-1. It would be watching the Euros, but can't no longer have Viaplay. You don't have it anymore. I never had it. And it's not shown on Channel 4. They have the rights to the England matches in that tournament, in that qualifying, but don't for anybody else, so that's a bit sucky. Yeah, they should have more matches on, shouldn't they? Nick Aldis is great. Everyone knows him. Not everyone knows him, unfortunately. He's just not known to the WWE fan. To the casual wrestling fan, he's known. Because we're not stupid. We watch other wrestling shows. We watched NWA when it was free, and Days was doing his watch-alongs, and everybody got, oh, look at Nick Aldis. But I knew him from, I actually knew him before wrestling, right? I watched him on the UK Gladiators, which used to be on Sky One here in the obviously here in the UK. He was known as Oblivion. It was like the modern day Wolf. But he's always been a British wrestler. He went over to Impact, TNA, Magnus. He played an American. He actually played a Roman gladiator, for fuck's sake. TNA, good old TNA. Know how to book wrestlers. A British guy and he's a fucking Roman fucking gladiator. England, Italy is on Tuesday night. Is it? I'm at work, so I'm gonna miss it. Not to hear Mickey tell it. Remember the guys who sent off her stuff in a bin bag worked for Laurinaitis and got fired for it. Remember, Dave? Yes, I know I do remember. Have a right shout out to you. Yeah, I'm sure it was just like a mistake. Well, Laurinaitis, what is a joke anyway, wasn't it? John Laurinaitis, the brother of the members of the Legion of Doom. Dave, when does SmackDown go to USA? Not for a while yet, actually. I don't know. Is it? I thought it were back in Isn't it November? I'm sure it's November. And there's quite a lot of stuff what's happening with it. I think it's November, dude. I'm not 100% sure on the date, but I think it's November. Got Discovery Plus UK on PS5. Cool. I watched him from TNA. I think that was a Roman Gladiator gimmick in TNA. Was cause he was in Gladiator. Yeah, I know it was from the Gladiators, but it's just Roman Gladiator. That's like, you do know that was American Gladiators in America. You did realise that, guys. Magnus, I think he was called. Something daft like that. Magnus or something. It was just the shittiest gimmick ever. I was just like, I felt so sorry for him. Like, they done him dirty on him. They did the dirty on him. I mean, alright, he didn't come out as one of the Elvises or something, or one of the fucking, what was it? The Johnsons. At least he didn't get them gimmicks. So we've got we've got Eric Bischoff, I think, on the way down. Who is it in the ring? I didn't see. Oh, it's Lex Luger. We've got Lex Luger, that is for sure. I don't know who the other guy was. Oh, it's Scott Hall. Bow, 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 bow. So Lex Luger, Scott Hall. Total package. And if you saw the footage, what we're just seeing now, I think I'm seeing his package. Lex Luger package. In November next year. Is it November next year? Right, I knew it was November. I wasn't sure which November. Say I got it right. Magnus Magnuson. I wasn't sure if it was Magnuson. But there we go. It is. Cool. I wasn't sure, so I just said Magnus. Dave, I'm back and I'm better than ever. All those bunch of condoms. He's got 6. Oh, he looks poorly here, doesn't he, Sean Waltman? Don't you think, when he was 6 in NWO? Didn't look good. Looked like a character out of Buffy the Vampire Slayer from the... He never really changed his gimmick. He was always from the 80s, wasn't he? No, trapped in the 90s. X-Pac never changed his gimmick. Bow, 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 bow. NWO Wolfpack. What is it? I think it's Wolfpack Scott Hall. Bow, 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 bow. He's wearing the red and black NWO colours. Oh, by the way, Dave, I watched Killer Clowns from Outer Space this last week. And I can't. You know what? I did start watching it and then I turned it off. I did start watching it myself. It's on Prime Video here in the UK. And I did start to watch it and then I turned it off. I do love it. Favourite scene is the bikers. That is my all-time favourite scene. Little shorty. Ha ha ha, what you gonna do? Knock me head off? Bump. Ha ha ha. Quality. Absolutely quality. You just see it go into a trash can. Greatest moment in TNA history is easily and will never forever be Alex Skipper walking. Oh, mate, yeah. That clip I love. I love that clip. Alex Skipper when he did that on top of the cage. Honestly, you can't beat that. You can't beat that. It was just like walked it like a tightrope, and then did the Frankenstein. Oh my God, that was just awesome. And then they went and ruined it by having the Dudley Boys in an electric fence cage match. What the fuck was that? Worst moment in wrestling. When they had the electric cage match. That was the biggest bollocks I had ever seen in pro wrestling my entire life. And I've seen a lot. Obviously, we had that fucking explosive match thing in AEW, but fucking hell, the electric cage in TNA. Oh my God, that was just so cringe. Fucking Dudley Boys. For all that TNA tried to do what was good, I always liked the six-sided ring, by the way. I never had a problem with that. But whatever good they did, they managed to cringe. The reverse battle royal was always cringy. What the fuck? Why would you fight to get in the ring? Just get in the fucking ring. Why are you fighting to get into the ring for? You just get in the fucking ring. Fuck me. They were just terrible. Dave, remember back in the day when Vince McMahon came out dressed as Elvis Presley? He was like, out of flipping joke. He's God. He's Vince McMahon. You should know this. God. The fish market match team 3D versus Shark Boy and Curry Man. He likes it hot. It's spicy. It's Curry Man. Christopher Daniels on the Duran mask. He used to run that in the Japan wrestling and stuff, didn't he? Told Curry Man. So anybody what didn't know who Curry Man was, it was Christopher Daniels. It's hot. He likes it hot. It's spicy. It's Curry Man. Let me give you a fin, yeah. But he's Shark Boy. Still cool. Still good. Still got it today, hasn't he? Lex Luger getting stretched by Scott Hall. Scott Hall. I think this was before they started the old drink angle, which was pathetic. Dave, I thought you would like the Micro Man figure. Didn't like the price though. $20. You should get that half price, surely. It's not worth. How can you put that to a Jacob Fag 2 figure, which would be like proper like meaty figure, really big, and then you've got this like little Micro Man one. It's got to be half price, surely. It's got to be like $10 for that figure. You can't charge full price for that, surely. But it did look good. I probably would pay full money for it. Not that we'll ever see that in the UK. I don't think we'll ever get our hands on TNA on MLW figures. To be fair, they'll be all pre-ordered on Ringside or something. They won't get over here, unfortunately. The Impact toys don't get over here or any of that stuff. Days never watched TNA. He probably did, dude. Just that he's not a fan. He just wasn't a fan. He probably did watch it before he started his YouTube channel. But got to remember, it was 2006 when he started his YouTube channel. Or was it 2006? He's been doing it, 6 years or something now? Stephen, why are you so obsessed with Days? I don't know. That is a question, Stephen. Why are you obsessed with Days? I try not to talk about wrestling, Days, right? I mean, I hate trying to talk about him because he just does his thing. I've got to admit I don't understand an 8-hour stream that he did yesterday over that boxing. I don't get it. It didn't register to me. I could have never have done that. I have no interest in boxing anyway, but I just think something like that, no. I mean, I understand why he's done it. It's money. People would watch in it, you know what I mean? But I don't know, streaming for 8 hours over something that I wasn't really interested in. No. They pounds, not in. Was it in pounds, not in dollars? So it was in UK. You can get them in the UK, really? Or is it just like a mail order thing? I doubt I'd be able to find them in something like a place like Smith's or something. Just like they're wandering around. Yeah, I know, James. I know it's money. Look, I get it. It's his job anyway. It's his living. So that's why I don't worry about it too much. What I've always said, and it's the fans, it's the people what watch his channel, what I don't understand. It's not Days. I get what he does. But you see, and this really winds me up, you watch the watch along with him. He makes the freaking video. They watched it live. They saw him make it on stream. And they still go and watch the goddamn video. You watched it fucking live. Why are you watching the video again? You saw it. You watched him make it. I've frozen. Inappropriately frozen there. But you watched him make it. So what? That's what I don't get. I didn't even notice that Larry Labisco was the referee. Dave, speaking of electric wire, I shot my behind yesterday with the electric fence. It bloody hurt. What were you doing with the electric fence? Hope you weren't wanky. I hope you wasn't pissing over that electric fence. Ba-bum. What program's that off? Bonus points in the chat for what program that's off. Don't piss over the electric fence. Ha ha. Watching UFC. That People pay-per-view was $49.99. James, go ahead and laugh. Lol. Love Days. Hate 90% of the people there. Yeah, it's nothing to do with Wrestling Days, right? I do love him. I have lots of respect for Wrestling Days. He helped get this channel where it is. Helped me out, gave me loads of ideas. It's not Days. It's the fact that the people still go and watch the video even though they've watched it live. That's what I don't get. I just don't understand that. That's why I don't do it. If we do a live stream, I'm covering it live. Don't need to watch me do a video on it. If you do watch the SmackDown, I try and put lots of different stuff in there, what you don't see me do here. Because I want you to think, I want to give you fresh thoughts and not thoughts that are just like, yo, Dave, you said that in the live stream, mate. I like to have a think about it. And give you images as well. I just like to do all that stuff, but it is what it is. That's Luke getting back into it. Nice move there. But Luca is not in a position here in this match. It's been all Scott Hall. Don't piss over the electric fence. Someone in Daze's chat was trying to time out James. Somebody was trying. Oh, but yeah, mate, William Mency having a laugh. You know what William's like. People try to get us banned and shit like that, but we're liked. I mean, I just don't. Reason why I don't go in the stream is there's two reasons, and it's not like I hate the guys, because I don't. I think Aiden's alright, and I think Legend Killer's alright, but it's the same thing every time. It's repetitive. I'm watching wrestling. Great. Awesome. Great dude. Yeah, they're just a bit repetitive sometimes, and I get bored of that. And it's just the times that Daze streams. I actually watched about 5 minutes of WEP this week because I was in the shower. Not great. I ended up switching it off again. It's just not good. Sonny, William, Trini, Mitchell, Austin, whenever he's on, the people there are all my homies and Daze and a few others. The rest can go get fucked. Don't really know Trini, got to admit that. Mitchell, not so sure. Obviously, Sonny, much respect for her. William, just a lad. Austin, he's just working now, isn't he? He's just works, so he just misses out on it all. But Austin's a ledge, always will be a ledge. Honestly, whenever I get a chance to talk to him, it's always good. I always have a laugh. I've always said this. I've got two people what I'm really close to when I first started the YouTube stuff and started being on Daze's stream, and that's been James, Austin. James and Austin. They're the original two. Austin gave me the courage to do this. Like, egged me on. Dave, go on. You can do it. Go do videos. Do this. And yeah. So, I've got mass respect for James, of course. And, of course, for Austin. I've just mass respect for both of them. That mother massive bellend who would completely shit themselves in real life, then I say boo. Ever says that the thing is, I don't really do Days' streams anymore either. So I actually watch his news videos after he puts them up. Lol. If you don't watch the live streams, I can understand it. That's fair enough. I don't. That's not the problem. It's the people what are watching the videos, even though they were in the live streams. That's the problem I've got. And I've always said jokingly, Days could do a video about paint drying. Scott Hall's one, beating Lex Luger. He could do a video about paint drying and people would watch. And that's not his fault. That's just how crazy some of his fan base is. I don't agree with everything what Day says, and I respect that he wouldn't agree with me. It's as simple as that. But if you did that in his chat, you'd get shot down by everybody. Oh, you have the wrong opinion. It's like with the Roman Reigns Rock thing. I don't think that happens next year. I really don't. There's a story being told here with Cody Rhodes. I don't think Rock is involved in that whatsoever. I still don't. I don't think you see Rock at WrestleMania 40. I really don't. James did saying never piss on an electric fence because it hurts. And always buy a log because it's your best friend. My friend Log. There's 6 with the kick. What took out Lex Luger from behind. No one has my real name. Shaquem, cool dude. You should keep it secret, my friend. It's 24 and it's Shaquem 24. I know Austin's real name, and I still haven't shared it with anybody, and I never will. Surely not pissing on the electric fence. This just common sense, yeah. You're just there, it's like electric fence. Going to piss on it. So Larry Labisco has sent Scott Hall into the torture rack, but then 6 has come in. He's beaten up Larry Labisco. I mean, I don't know what he's trying to do there, but he's been caught. He's been caught in a guillotine. And then attacked from behind is Eric Bischoff. Days I never did that shit again. I agree, Dave. Speak my mind. Days has so. I speak my mind on Days as much as I do here. I know you do. I've seen you. I've seen you swear and shit. Carry on. You've got to look at it this way. Days will either read it or he doesn't read it. It's as simple as that. You can put pretty much what you want in within reason, as long as you're not attacking anybody. Can write what you want. It's up to him how he reads it out, how he interprets it. It's like James uses the CUNT word all the time. I don't have to say it. I don't need to say it. If I don't want to say it, I don't say it. But I'll read his comment. I've always said, and I've always said this quoted from loads of live streams, I am not to challenge Days. I'm not. That's not what I'm about. Days has got his channel. It's up here. I'm down here. I'm tiny. I'm like a speck. I'm not challenging Days. When I do a live stream and Days is doing his live stream, I'm not challenging Days. All I'm doing is offering an alternative. I am an extension of that community. People come to this stream because they can freely speak their mind. They get their comments read out. They will. Well, you all do. I always read your comments. I live off your comments basically. Don't always get that with Days as he goes off on his little rants and you don't get a message read for hours. But that's what we are. We're an extension of that community. I'm still a part of Days' community. Whether I'm in a live stream or not, I just pick and choose what I watch now and pick and choose what I want to be involved in. According to William, Days has told him, but for mods, I'm only allowed to swear on there. You're the only one. I wouldn't swear on there anyway. Where is Austin? Austin's work. He's had a job for over a year now. Yeah, he's working. He just can't always join the streams. He's busy. Yeah, I can't remember where he works or out like that, but I know he's working now. Dave, what about me? What about you? Are you feeling lost out, Irish Rebel? Are you feeling lost out, mate? Oh, Dave, almost forgot. Have you seen the new Halloween Funko Pops? They are sick. I love the alien xenomorph. And they also have the Exorcist one. I have seen them. There was a collection in Forbidden Planet. Didn't film that much in there because they usually have a security guard on and just kind of frown at you sometimes when you're filming. So I only did a little bit. But yes, I did see some of the Halloween Funko Pops. They did look amazing, actually. I'm not sure if I saw the Xenomorph one, but I probably could have come across it. But yeah, the new ones did look sick, man. They look good. Saw the Regan one. That was awesome. I just tend to buy WWE ones now. Obviously, if you've watched the latest Toy Hunt, I picked up a big Van Vader Funko Pop. Oh, I so want to get my hands on that. That Throne Triple H, and of course the others, Glamazon and all that lot. It's Macho Man, it's Randy Savage. Oh yeah. Randy Savage. Hey Town is NWA country. We are DX to Days Barbie. That's very true. That is very true. Suck it! Halloween Kills sucks. Wales have won 2-1. Is this Diamond Dallas Page? So we'll put Dallas Page. So I5. You know what? I'll just put DDP. So high five. They've changed his music on the network because obviously I don't think this is his actual music. I came into the community. You was so nice to me. Shaquem, of course we are. We are nice people. We are very over opinionated people. We are nice. We talk to everybody what talks to us. It just sometimes it just got a bit annoying. Just some of the opinions, some of the stuff what people were saying was just like same old shit, and it was like, shut up. Can't be arsed with you. So Macho Madness, he is the guy on the picture. He's the poster guy. The poster guy. But DDP, the ex-chauffeur of the Honky Tonk Man. Even me, tell everyone fucks me off. Shaquem, because we are all nice people, and even me, till somebody fucks me off, yeah. For 4.5 years, yeah, we've been around for before the pandemic. So it's like, yeah. WrestleMania. Is it 36, I think? 36, 37. I always get the years wrong, right? So it was the one where Kofi Mania. 2018, 19, was it? I don't know. Fucking shit with dates. Days is just Days. He's alright. He just gets goofy at times. I don't mind his goofiness. I don't mind it. There's a little bit of overtop there in there somewhere. His reactions look all the same to me these days. Do you know what I mean? Some I think are genuine, some I think look like the last reaction, which is fine. If that's what he needs to do, I fully behind that. I don't do it because it's just not in my nature. I can't. If I'm shocked, you'll just hear me swear a lot. Fucking hell. Been around, geez, we are sluts. Been around the block as me and James. Hello, do you want a quickie? It's £5 for a blowjob. No, it's good. No, I like I like Days. I've always said that I've got communication with the guy. I'm just not around on that channel not much these days. Just can't be bothered. Well, Dave, you know me. I collect a lot of different fandoms. I haven't got an WWE in a while. It's cool. My daughter is all over the place with her fandom. She's like collecting Marvel, Wednesday Addams and stuff like that. She's all over the place, and I used to be like that when I first started, but now I've toned it down. Said, look, it's only WWE pops for me. Reason why? Because it's an endless list. You start on Marvel, you're there. Oh, I've got to get the latest one. Got to get that latest one, and it's like, it's just endless. So it's like mainly I've got Marvel, some DC, Star Wars, which that is endless. I mean, you get down that list of how many Funko Pops you need to have with Star Wars. It's you got new Mando flipping program out and Ahsoka and all that lot, and it's like got to get them pops now. It's just endless. So I tend to keep with the wrestling ones because you know what. I keep with the newer stuff. I'm not too bothered about getting the older stuff. If the older stuff does pop up, and I think it's reasonable. I mean, that Sting what I bought was reasonably priced. I think that's pretty much how I'd go on that. It's too fucking expensive as well. Yeah, it is. But like the whole point of that toy hunt, right? I first went out. I saw on Smith's website that they're selling the David Boy Smith Funko Pop for £10. But it wasn't in stock. Sometimes you can go in and find stuff what's not been listed on the website. And I thought, I'll go in and check. I'll check. So the original idea for the toy hunt was to find British Bulldog. Did see it in Entertainer, but I didn't want to pay full price for it. We're about $13.99 in Entertainer. If I could get it for £10, which is a couple of quid cheaper, which in my brain made sense. So I did pick it up in the end. But when I saw the Van Vader, and there was the John Cena one as well, I just thought, what if I don't get a chance to get the Vader one again? And that's what popped into my head, to be honest. What if I don't get a chance to get it again? The Roman Reigns with the titles. Every shop you go into, there's Roman Reigns with the titles. I can pick that up. I will find that. But, that one, the Vader one, felt like it were not, it would sell fast. As it finally gotten cold in the UK, it has been warm here for weeks. Then it rained last week, and now it's turned cold. Yeah, it's been cold here. We are getting close to putting the clocks back an hour. Yeah, so that's the last weekend of October. So yes, we have got really dark nights now here in the UK. It's getting dark at like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the evening, and it's pretty dark in the morning. So yeah, it's like work. When I'm on day shifts, I'm going to work in the dark and coming home in the dark. It's very weird, because then when you do that on the night shift as well, it's like, what shift am I fucking on? Because you don't see daylight. Madness. Dave, when I start going live, people can cuss. Reason why Days doesn't do it, because he's never done it, right? And plus he's monetized. But your live stream doesn't really matter, because the monetization of the live stream, you can live on super chats and shit like that. Your videos you monetize. That's why I don't swear that much in my videos. I will tell you one thing. The new video, it's going to go up tomorrow. It's only about less than 3 minutes long. But it's a spoof video. It's going to have swearing in it. And I'm introducing a new character called Nuts the Chipmunk. I know it's kiddish, but he swears. So hopefully you enjoy the video. I mean, I want to do more. So I think it's a nice concept. It's just footage that I had not used in the video today. I had some extra footage which I edited out of the video today, because it was just going to be too long otherwise, so I just thought, I'll trim it. I'll use this footage for something else. We do it in November. Starting to go but dark at 5 a.m. now, p.m. now. Going to be completely dark by 4 p.m. in a few weeks. That's why the clock goes back an hour. Chadwick, okay, thanks. Definitely going to be here for the insider stream. I still need to watch Thursday's Impact since was done then. Through the polystyrene bloody tombstones goes Randy Savage, saying real to his kit that polystyrene. The polystyrene set's getting destroyed. Through the polystyrene coffin. You could so sell its polystyrene. No expense spared by WCW. Can't wait for the video tomorrow. The video tomorrow's fun. Yeah, well, I'll show you the thumbnail if I can. Well, I'll try and show you the character. It is just fun. It is just fun. If you can see that. So hard with this camera. There you go. There you go. That you can see. That's nuts. Yeah, you can't really see it, but that is going to be the thumbnail for tomorrow. Nuts to Chipmunk. It is basically, you remember the Wrestling Dave character, what I created with the squeaky voice? It's basically that, but we're swearing. It's Derek, but a chipmunk. So yeah, I was messing around with the voice changer, and I just thought, you know, what character can I do? So I just created the chipmunk. I called him Nuts. Nuts the Chipmunk. He needs a catchphrase as well. So it's not in the video, but if I do another one, it's gonna be, you're gonna get these nuts. Instead of get these hands, it's gonna get these nuts. You're gonna get these nuts. And the camera's frozen for some reason. Hopefully that doesn't stay like that. No, there we go. Oh hell no. South Africa just knocked out the host France out of the World Cup. England versus South Africa semi-final Saturday night. South Africa's a tough team. They're really tough. So I'm not actually surprised, to be honest. It's not like footy, where you would expect French to win. French have not been that great, have they? Well, not in the world scene anyway. I can't remember the last time they won a World Cup in the rugby. But yeah, I think England, South Africa, it's a tough ass game. That is going to be tough for England, I reckon. Come on, you boys. Come on, England. Don't even know who plays for England now, to be honest. I did the last time I watched it, 1992, I think it was. Will Carlin and all them lot. There it is, it's even come up on my phone. 28-29, flipping last. On a point in it. Fucking hell. But that was a right game to watch. Cameraman has lost his camera. He's had it taken off him by Macho Man. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be on the camera, yeah. The Kingdom of Madness, yeah. It gets it thrown back into his face, though, by DDP. Smile, you're on camera. It's getting the wires out. DDP started this match with a heavy bandage round his waist. What is Miss Elizabeth doing? She's brought like a glass thing. She's hit the referee over the head with it. So that's it's me, it's DDP. She looks great in them hot pants, doesn't she? And Miss Elizabeth, she's no longer that sweet Miss Elizabeth we used to know in the in the WWE. Kimberly's here. Cat fight. Kimberly comes down, ex-partner of DDP, or his partner of DDP, I don't know. fantastic game. This World Cup has been great. Some great, amazing matches. Cool. Kimble is dragging Miss Elizabeth to the back. I mean, this is awesome. They need to lose some clothing, though. I'm only kidding. Need some mud. Going in the mud pit? Nah, they're just going to the back. They've gone behind the face. Ray Rooney going to be the new manager of Rangers. Woo. Copying Steven Gerrard, isn't he? Stephen, no, he's not. His new I thought he was Birmingham manager, actually. Where did you get your facts? Yeah, I thought he signed for Birmingham. Thought I saw that a week. That was a couple of days ago, wasn't it? Nobody goes to Rangers. Apart from Stevie G. DDP getting back into this. It's now even Stevens out there. There's no outside interference. Nick Patrick is the referee. The other referee got battered by a Petri dish. The diamond cutter. It goes for a net break, and it's not really a diamond cutter. But the Macho Man held on to the rope, so it didn't work. Dave, you should referee on women's mud wrestling match. I'd be two hands on, dude. There'd be a lawsuit waiting to happen. Everright says, I am going to one last Comic Con for the year at the end of the month. IRS, Ted DiBiase, Ron Simmons, Jimmy Hart will be there. Are you paying for any of them? Are you just going to go to the event itself? Are you actually going to have a meet and greet with any of them? I'm sure they're cheaper now than... I mean, no disrespect for them, but... Be nice to see IRS, wouldn't it, with everything what's happened with Bray Wyatt. I'm surprised he's still on tour, to be honest. Because he's probably going to get asked the same question every time now. It's like, sorry for your loss. bet it's heart-wrenching for him. $1 Million Man would just sit there doing that laugh. Ha ha! Jimmy Hart. I'd like to meet him. Out of them, Jimmy Hart would be the class one. I think another WWE Golden Age wrestler will be there. I need to check on that. It's usually either Sergeant Slaughter or Hacksaw Jim Duggan, but actually Jim Duggan's been in hospital, hasn't he? So, doubt he's on the tour at the minute. I went to a Comic Con and I saw Elvira and Jason. Very cool. Gregor John, shout out to you. There was a Leeds Comic Con in... Well, there was a Leeds Comic Con in Leeds. That sounded daft. There was a Comic Con in Leeds today. Did see some people outside when I was in Leeds yesterday, but to be honest, I don't know if you saw the footage, but that Palestine protest thing, that just took up biggest half of Leeds, to be honest. There was nothing really much anybody could do. I mean, you saw the footage. That carried on for at least a couple of hours. It was manic. Down the edge row, it was manic. For the Love of Wrestling are doing another con to Enzo and Mark Mero. R2 seen so far. They do that in Liverpool though. How can they do it in Leeds? I'd go. Liverpool's a little bit too far. Oh, it's Scott Steiner. I've seen him 3 times, so not bothered about him. Jimmy Hart would be the one to do. Out of them. Out of the ones that you've just mentioned, IRS, and a lot of people will be wanting to see him after Bray Wyatt stuff. I'd go Jimmy Hart. Yeah. I mean, IRS would be cool, but... I think everybody will be clambering to see him, to be honest. I bet his line's massive. But Jimmy Hart would be the one. the mouth of the South. But I asking him, what's it like to work with that crybaby Hulk Hogan? This match continues. I think this is the co-main event. I think the main event is next. DDP is getting up, but the fans are screaming in the background. It is Sting. People said that he's Sting on this show. It looks like he is. He attacks DDP. Is that Sting? No. Is it a masked version of Sting? I don't think that is the Stinger himself. I think that is somebody dressed up. But he's just attacked DDP with a baseball bat. Dave, why do you think I like Elvira? Because she's got big tits. Why else do anybody like Elvira? She's got big tits. You don't like her because of her acting props, do you? You don't go, oh, well, she's a great actress. Oh, man, she's funny as hell. Oh, she's like, she's got big tits. Right, let's be blunt. Count out. Macho Man wins by count out. DDP does not break the count. Ooh, yeah. NWO music hits. Bloody Macho Man doesn't even know where he is. He's dazed. Doesn't know what planet he's on. Of course he was going to win. It's Slim Jim. It's like their main star. Dave. I know I'm thinking about Mike Rotunda. Because of Bray Wyatt, but yeah, I wouldn't want to upset him. Jimmy Hart would be pretty cool. I think Jimmy Hart would. I think the conversation with Jimmy Hart is there's like lots of stuff you can ask him. Who's the most annoying person that you managed? Do you know what I mean? What? Because he did a lot of the theme songs as well, didn't he? He actually did the Heartbreak Kid theme song. He actually sang that. With Sherry. I mean, I've never met a wrestler, right? But I'd love to know what the funny stories were. You know, when you watch like the Hall of Fame, and you know the waffle on for hours on end. But I love them stories. I love to hear stories of the road. You know what I mean? All them crazy stories of Owen Hart phoning up their hotel rooms and this, that, and other. And so I love that stuff. Feed me that through a drip. I just love hearing about wrestlers in real life. Of course, because I'm Dave in real life. I'm still here, my friends. We've not missed you. We've not missed you at all, Irish Rebel. They're sending him to the back. They're trying to do more damage to DDP, who was getting stretched. Well, they've got a stretcher ready for him. Actually, I'm surprised that $1 Million Man is still booked since his family's still in the middle of that court case. It's his son, isn't it? It's his son. Son, like, laundered all that money or something. I don't know the full story. Can't remember. Well, I do if kind of, but I don't know the full facts. Jimmy Hart hangs with Hulk Hogan a lot at his beach shop in Florida. Go to the beach shop in Florida. I'd be hanging around there. Do you ever see that video with that little kid what goes into the beach shop? He's like tiny. He's about like, I don't know, about 6, 7 years old. Me and the Hulkster. We're going to tear it down like he did with Andre the Giant. So what you going to do when the mini Hulkster and the Hulkster get together? So cool, that kid is ace. It's a shame he likes Hulk Hogan. Jimmy, I've read that. I want to meet Kane. You want to meet Glenn Jacobs. It's a bit cool. Actually, it's like just getting a chance to meet them all in it. You know what I mean? I don't have that kind of money spare to be able to go, oh, love of wrestling, I'm off. Gonna go and see so and so. With having a kid, it's just I can't. I've got to think of what I'm doing at that particular time with my daughter. She comes first, other than meeting wrestlers. Yeah, that kid is awesome. He's great, isn't he? I do like that kid. He's so cool at promos. Hopefully he goes on to be a wrestler, because he will be awesome. Oh, by the way, everyone else who hasn't yet, put a like on the stream. You know what? You're a great mod. No wonder Larson and that put you on their mod. You do a fantastic job. James don't give a shit. He's not bothered. He's like, nah, I don't fucking like this stream. Don't subscribe if you know. Fuck Dave. He's a daft twat anyway. Yeah, ignore him. James just don't do any of that shit. He's not bothered. Nah, no, don't super chat him. But fuck that. Don't give him money. Does it for free. So yeah, Dusty Rhodes. I didn't even realise it was Dusty on the commentary. Ooh, Dusty Rhodes a bit. Well, it's a duffer, innit? It's the main event of the evening. Are you ready? So we've got Hulk Hogan. The Hulk Hogan Piper. I'm getting a lot of interference with this stream today. I've probably spelt his name wrong. I probably have. Rowdy Roddy Piper. To the millions. It's a lit. Let's get ready to rumble. So they've got Buffer in just to do this. And then obviously you got the Buffer what's in UFC. His brother. Does the exact same, might you see? So we've got Hulk Hogan coming up. I've spelled Piper wrong, haven't I? I'll just put Rowdy. Flip it. Oh, I'm getting a lot of interference. Rowdy Piper. I don't know. Rowdy Piper. Yeah, it's Ted Jr. who got into the embezzlement mess. Yeah, it's his son, isn't it? I did read something about it. Yeah, it's flipping squandered millions or something daft, Danny. It's like an idiot. There is the Hollywood Hogan. Brother. Self-proclaimed leader of NWO, of course. So Rowdy Ronnie Piper is going to come out next. Is this a main event with Rowdy? Was he at his prime at this particular time in 1997? I don't know. I always felt like he was starting to age a little bit. Certainly when he did his couple of runs in WWE, he always looked a little bit out of the game, a bit overweight and all that stuff. Sonic thing with WCW at this particular time, you just heard the same fucking theme song over and over and over. It was the same fucking music every time, nearly every match. I think that's what literally would put me off. Is literally just hearing that all the fucking time. Fuck Hulk Hogan's a jabroni. Make him humble. Oh, he does look in his. Was he champion? When did that happen? Rowdy Ronnie Piper was champion in WCW. When did that happen? Thought he was the one what never won a title. Or just in WWE. Now I'm going to cry because no one missed me. Nobody knew you left. That's why we didn't miss you. Rowdy Ronnie Piper, mate, you weren't gone that long. Yeah, you weren't gone that long. They're gonna say it's not like you've been away for a month. Did you miss me? What? Did you even leave the chat? When did you leave the chat? NWO for life. There is Hulk Hogan. Some people say this is the better version of Hulk Hogan. He was able to show his true colours more. Has Hollywood Hogan. Look at that steel cage structure. Would you climb that? It looks totally unsafe. It looks unsafe, doesn't it? I would not touch that at all. It's like, what, you got to climb out to win? I ain't climbing that. You fuck that. I ain't climbing that bastard. Look at it, it's wobbly. That totally looks unsafe. Yeah, Rowdy actually does look fit in his prime here, actually. I think he went through a lot, though, after this, didn't he? Hulk Hogan, Roddy Piper. Started all in WrestleMania. The first ever WrestleMania. It's like got to 1994. 1997, sorry. Why did I say 1994? Getting tired. Hogan's refusing to get in the ring. He's circling the ring. He's not getting into the ring. It's causing Rowdy to chase him. Great tactics if you're a heel. Distraction. Hogan goes to climb the cage. What? He's found a safe spot. Rowdy's biting his ass. He's biting Hulk Hogan's ass. Wouldn't want to bite his ass. Grabs his do-rag. He's throwing it off. Shows the bald patch of Hogan. Every time I think about Roddy, that's how you spell it. It breaks my heart. Yeah. Early night tonight, catch up on sleep. That's what I pretty much did last night, to be fair. I don't know what I'm watching after this. I'm gonna have some supper before bed. Well, it's not too bad. Not bad time, to be honest. It won't be sticking around too long after this match. Like I said, that video with Nuts will be on the channel tomorrow. Might be 2 videos on the channel because I do want to do a Raw preview video because I want to talk about the 4 matches that are going to be on that premiere. Season premiere of Monday Night Raw, so there might be 2 videos out tomorrow. I might treat you to 2 videos, I don't know. There might be a little video of whatever happens on Monday Night Raw on a Tuesday, if there's anything juicy to talk about. Stuart McIntyre mainly versus Seth frickin' Rollins at Crown Jewel. That could be interesting. Hogan's taking a battering here. This won't last long though, will it? Not with the NWO. Hogan's trying to get away. Oh, crotch shot this time. Not a bite on the ass, it's a crotch shot. So what's the odds that TK is going to have a complete meltdown again in 5 weeks' time when Collision goes up against SmackDown? Does it? Collision goes up against SmackDown. Collision's got no chance. Absolutely no chance. SmackDown will absolutely kick its ass. They won't be throwing major stars on SmackDown. They'll just crush them anyway. do disrespect to Collision. Collision's actually one of the better shows that AEW actually do. I want to talk to you about Tony Storm. What is this fucking about the shoe? Did you see the state of her when she attacked Ruby Soho with the shoe? The match with Shida and, you know, this was the Tuesday night fucking title night, whatever it was. What the fuck was with the shoe? She came running down with taking her shoe off. It looked ridiculous. Started it in a weird shoe. I know it's a part of this gimmick thing. It just looked terrible. God, and WWE gets slagged off for what they're doing, and then there's Tony Storm running down with a shoe. What the fuck is that gimmick? I like the gimmick, I just don't understand the shoe. I'm gonna hit you with a shoe. Dave Hot Rod is a legend. Oh yeah. Gets marked down though, in my opinion, because he did the blackface thing. Did the half and half blackface thing, which was rather racist. You know, when he's a feud with Bad News Brown. The outside the steel cage, Hulk Hogan's leaving. Piper has looked a little bit rugged there. Gregor John, he is a legend. Rowdy Roddy Piper had a great match with Bret Hart. Yeah, WrestleMania 8. That fake Sting or real Sting, I have no idea, but I love this Tony Storm gimmick. Yeah, the gimmick is great. I'm not dissing the gimmick. Jesse Jack, I'm a shout out to you. Dylan, hello again, my friend. Yeah, I love the gimmick. I love it. Just the shoe thing is really... I don't like the shoe. Use it once. It was funny. Throwing the shoe at Renee Paquette was fine. It was funny. But try and use it as a gimmick now. No, it doesn't work. I don't know. It's just a bit cringy now. Lose the shoe. Get back on track. Lose the shoe. Yeah, I just didn't know. Just seeing that image of her running down on Tuesday. I mean, I saw the clip. I didn't watch the show. I saw the clip online, and it just looked ridiculous to me. It's like running down with your shoe. Who throws a shoe? It's a bit off of Spy Who Shagged Me Gold member. Who throws a freaking shoe? Dave, did Roddy Piper get Ronda Rousey started? Did he? No. Some fucking idiot, James will back me up on this, some fucking idiot thought that Ronda Rousey was fucking Piper's daughter. The fucking idiot. No, Ronda Rousey was a big massive fan of Roddy Piper. So she took the name. She asked to take the name. That was the only connection with Roddy Piper that Ronda Rousey's even ever had. It is that she took his gimmick. She took his name, kind of thing. That was it. Somebody said that she was his daughter. The fucking idiot. So we've got more Stings showing up. So we're going to get the real Sting, aren't we? We should get the real Sting coming from the rafters in this match at some point. Got a lot of fake Stings, which are obviously NWO members. Or are they? So Rowdy, they're up on the cage. That cage is extremely high. It's higher than the WWE ones. And they're struggling along, these two. They're not in the peak of their careers at this point. Especially Hogan, he's looking tired. Throws Roddy Piper back into the ring. Yeah, it's not going to be long. Oh, what's he delving in for? Has he got some nooks? The belt is off. So the welt belt, his weight belt is off. He's welting Rowdy Ronnie Piper with it. There's no DQ inside the steel cage. Punched to Rowdy Ronnie's face. Piper down. What else is in his shorts? He's put whatever he had in his hand. I think it was just to be able to use the belt. He put something on his hand so he could hold it. He's getting slapped. Are people really that real? Somebody did say it though, didn't they? That Rowdy Ronnie Piper I mean, Rowdy Ronnie Piper's daughter does wrestle. We did a video on it last year, didn't we, James? Is it XL, some XPW or something daft? I don't know. I don't know which company it was. But his daughter does wrestle in America. But oh my god, that is extremely high. Are they mad? That structure does not look safe at all. Are you like mad if you were? So Sting is against the NWO. So he's sticking the bat. He's stopping Hogan come down. But it's not Sting. It's a fake Sting. There's lots of fake Stings around at this time. You imagine doing a move off the top of this cage now. Hulk Hogan and Roddy Piper, you fucking for real? You fall off. Here's another fake Sting. Oh, I think I remember this now. Isn't there a Sting in the crowd and he takes off the fake skin mask? There's loads of them. There is a Sting in the audience and he takes off the mask and he's still got the face paint on. Up should watch what I say. Gonna get cancelled. Yeah, I wouldn't say certain words. I won't repeat it. Let's just say simple. Something I don't know. You've said it before. You're all right. I just won't read it. But people can read for themselves. Jeff Farmer was a fake Sting. Well, there's plenty of fake Stings in this match, dude. That are popping up all over the arena. Both on top of the cage at the moment. Certainly sweating profusely, both of them. Both are absolutely blown up. Let's face it, they're blown up to fucking this match. They're like knackered. But like there's Stings everywhere in the crowd. I feel like there's one what comes out to be actual Sting and he takes the mask off. Which is weird because he's wearing the face paint and he's wearing a mask over the top of the face paint of the face paint. I think it's this one. I know it's one of them. So Roddy's got a piece of cloth, Hogan's t-shirt, uses the championship belt, batters Piper with it. Where is the referee? You know, Hogan is busted open. By the way, he's got a cut. Busted open, man. He's banging his head into the canvas. Who's the man? Says Hulk Hogan. With all the Stings surrounding the ring. Leg drop. The infamous leg drop. Referee has come in. Kicks out. Nice bit of no selling. Anyone with a brain cell knows Rowdy Ronnie Piper was Ronda's hero. and he gave her permission to use the Rowdy name. She has even had his leather jacket on her WWE debut. Yeah, of course, it's just the name. Here's Macho from the top. Is he flipping suicide? He jumps off and kind of hits it. He don't quite get it. But Macho Man comes in, but he gets thrown over the top by Piper. Piper doesn't want him there. Sleeper hold has been applied to Hulk. Randy Anderson is there. That's the referee. They say what was she was daughter the flip side that. Rowdy Ronnie Piper wins, but it's getting attacked by Macho Man. It's still all kicking off. It's Smoz to City Town now. Fake Sting getting pushed out of the way by Eric Bischoff. Macho Man has been thrown over the top rope again. If Rhonda is Piper's daughter, then I'm the son of Santa Claus. So did you get my letter, James? I really want a PS5. You get it to Santa Claus for me, dude. So it's all turned into an attack. They've got some handcuffs now. So yeah, Hulk Hogan's lost. He's submitted to a sleeper hold. But with the help of Macho Man, I think Macho Man was meant to hit Rowdy Ronnie Piper. He ended up hitting Hulk Hogan instead. Massive botch. So yeah, NWO members Macho Man and Hulk Hogan are now attacking a defenceless Rowdy Ronnie Piper who has now been attached. We've still got these stingers around the ring what are doing absolutely F all. There's no business being here if they're not going to get involved in the match. Fans are loving the fact that Rowdy's literally in front of them. Hulk Hogan's just put a Sting mask on. We've got all these stingers. Who's this guy? Is this a fan? That's a fan. Alright, so this is interesting. We've got literally a fan jumping the fence. This is a fan in a Sting match. So a security guy has caught. We shouldn't be seeing this guy, right? Wow, that's a bit piss put off by WCW. We literally watched the guy. Now Hulk Hogan and that are coming. Yeah, they say this guy is a fan. This could be anybody. He's going to get his absolute arse kicked. They're going to have to do something about this cage because this is an actual fan. This is not a storyline right now. You can see all the producers and that are coming into the ring. All the officials are here now. Literally all of them from the back. This is literally a fan what should not have been in the ring. If you're a fan and you invade a ring, you get your head kicked in basically. Oh, no one wants to kick Hulk Hogan. Why are they still showing this? The usual would cut off by now. So this is literally a fan. And where they're keeping with it, this would never happen in WWE. I mean, this is mad. Obviously, the storyline is that Rowdy Ronnie Piper is attached to the cage and they're beating him up. This is just extra bullcrap, and the camera should not be focused on this fan whatsoever. Unless he's stooge. I can't imagine him being a stooge, just the way they're reacting. And that's it. That is how they end the show. Wow, literally, you finished the pay-per-view with a fan. Get your thoughts in. What did you think of that pay-per-view when you first originally watched it? What score are you going to give it? I mean, it's trash. It's garbage. It's not the greatest thing I've ever saw. You only really got one really good match on this show, and that was Rey Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero. The rest is shit. WCW shit. This is why this pay-per-view was garbage. So, you know what? Give it a 5 out of 10 just for the 5-star match. That is my rating. That is what I think of Halloween Havoc. $19.97. That is my score. I mean, the stream's been good. We've had a good topic of conversation, but this pay-per-view was garbage. No one wants to fuck Hulk Hogan. Oh, is that what you said? No one wants to fuck Hulk Hogan. Yeah, put your scores in. What did you think of Halloween Havoc? World War 3 is the next pay-per-view. It's not on this channel, it ain't. So there you go. Halloween Havoc is done. 1997 in the bag. Ooh, yeah. Pay-per-view sucked. It did suck. 5 out of 10. It's not. Yeah, 4 out of 10 gives Shaquem gives it. Yeah, it's not great. It got the 5 for the 1 5-star match. It was a 1 match pay-per-view. 4.5 out of 10. It's crap. It's alright that a fan interrupts the main event. A fan gets in. How the fuck is a fan getting into your cage? How you finish 10 out of 10 because I didn't watch it. You didn't miss no. You didn't miss no. You missed nothing. Typical WCW shitty booking. A fan at the end basically made that main event. You talk about the fan, don't you? You talk about that guy getting in and getting his head kicked in at a top premier pay-per-view. It's madness. It's madness. How do they allow that to still be on the footage? That fan now famous for that moment, and still allow it. I would cut that part out if I was like the network or Peacock. It didn't need to be there now, does it? You could stream that, take that off, just have it finish on Rowdy getting beaten up by Bischoff and stuff. I suppose it's a landmark moment in wrestling and stuff. I don't know if there was a storyline from that. I just think it was a fan what just jumped the rail, but the cameraman kept with him. Don't understand that. Don't really get it. Anyway, but that is pretty much it. Hopefully you've enjoyed this live stream this Sunday. I'm going to get chilled out now and watch a bit of TV before I go to bed. So yeah, I knew it was shit. That's why I didn't watch. Oh, you've got to watch them though. You've got to go through the shit to get to the good. So appreciate the good. You've got to watch the shit. WCW unfortunately never really hit the mark with any of their pay-per-views. They usually were average to shit. Average to shit. I think the biggest one was Bash of the Beach, where Hulk Hogan turned heel. I think that was their biggest pay-per-view. Other than that, the rest are pretty poor. And you really got to go back into 80s, where Ric Flair versus Steamboat, Ric Flair versus Sting, their feud. You know, you really got to go into that era for it to be really, really good. Otherwise, it's just garbage. Bret Hart got attacked at the Hall of Fame. He did, but that was modern time. That was not so long ago, actually. But this is just weird. This was a top pay-per-view. Cameraman should have cut. Should have never have give that fan press. Should have just not shown him. Realised it were a fan. Cut away. Do you do next Sunday? It won't be live next Sunday, unfortunately, dude. Well, I could do next Sunday. See how tired I am with work. But we'll keep that in mind. I don't know. Might do something next Sunday. Might be another Halloween Havoc. Might do something a bit more modern next time. Do one next Sunday. James, I want a blow-up doll. Buy one. Why do you want a blow-up doll? Where's that come from? Irish Rebel, where do you get that idea from? I want a blow-up doll. You weirdo. Cry, Tony, cry. Anyway, that is it, guys. That is me done for this evening. Hopefully you have a great time watching Raw tomorrow night. I wished I was watching with you, but I won't be. Working, unfortunately. Working for NXT as well. So the next live stream will be on the IRL movie channel. We are doing Scream, the 1996 horror classic from Wes Craven and Kevin Williamson. I think it's Kevin. So yeah, we're going to do Scream on Wednesday. It's a Scream, baby. So until then, I'll be back. I'll be right back. Anyway, that's it for today. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I've been Dave in real life. You guys have been awesome. Somebody is very sexually frustrated. Irish Rebel, have a wank. Just have a wank. Play with your dick. Go. We haven't done it today. Here you go, Irish Rebel. Here's for you. Put the dick down. Anyway, that is it for this live stream. We'll leave you with that thought there. Anyway, love you all, and I'll catch you in the next one. Wednesday night, IRL movie channel, Scream. That's what we're doing. And then we might be back doing another retro watch along at the weekend. Maybe not. I don't know yet. Watch this space. Anyway, I've been Dave in real life. You guys have been awesome. Until the next time. Bye for now. Thank you all for joining. Love you lots. Bye, guys.